got laid.
Yes,
Wait, what?
Azalea got laid.
Like actually?
Yeah.
Apparently.
What the fuck?
Azalea got laid while you guys... This was during the course of you guys doing a little bit of info searching. Because Fathon had found out that had talked to a diviner, the magister who is skilled in divining things, generally speaking. And that magister said, I'm going to help you find this book, but I have a personal request. And that personal request was to find a fellow who went by the title of Stewmaker. Evidently, he makes bodies disappear, and she would like him to be brought to her, arrested in some particular sense, for a personal reason, which she did not declare. And that she would help you find where the book is, using her powers, if you did that. So, you guys went around trying to figure out how to track down this Stewmaker fellow. If a diviner can't manage it, then how are you guys going to manage it? Was the basic idea. So, you went around and you found out that there were some methods by which a person would use to try and get in contact with him. And you found out those methods. And in the process of doing so, everybody had split up in their own various different groups to go and do all sorts of things. Torque went around drinking in every bar that he could find.
Yes.
And you two went. You and Nixie went to a brothel, and then found out that one of the girls had a bodyguard who you were familiar with, who had used the Stewmaker services before. So you went and found him where he's at one of the other taverns that Torque was already approaching. You talked to him. You found out that information in terms of how to get in contact with him by sending a letter to one of the other gangs who would send that to him.
Yes, Tonk. I remember Tonk.
And in the process of that, Fathon and Azalea were also out and about trying to find information, but kind of half-assedly, because really Azalea was just using it as an excuse to go on a date with her boy toy to an opera, which was, or a ballet, I should say, which resulted in him working there for a little bit, keeping an eye on one of the big shots in the criminal underground, and wondering why exactly he's there and why he decided to buy out the whole ballet house. And then he and Azalea went home to his place together to boink boink. And then Fathon saw the crime guy come out. And they had a very special conversation about when you walk down a certain path, you have to say goodbye to some things.
Wait.
And then he gave me a stogie.
Yes.
Who was Silas Moonsong again?
That's the
That is
Magister.
the diviner, I'm fairly certain. Yes. Magister Silas Moonsong.
Okay. So the nail biter. Oh, the nail biter is the tavern. So we're going
Oh,
to...
and Torque went to an underground MMA match.
Yes.
And we made bets.
And
Nixie and Savant made bets.
Made a little bit of a profit off of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Torque beat up a monk.
So basically now we need to set up the try to get the stew maker with the money.
Yeah, so we found out that if we contract the services of the stew maker through the Driftwood Boys by giving them a tip, 50 gold, and the details of where the corpse is located, and within 24 hours it will be addressed. That is how we've been able to... That's as much as we've been able to get for how to track down the stew maker.
And give a $5 tip to Bandana Boys. Okay, whatever that means. Alright.
They wear bandanas.
So, how are we going... No. What corpse are we going to use?
That is an active question.
Well, it sounds like we can use. Here, hold on. What is your name? Azalea on this shit?
Yeah. Listen, if we don't have one, we can always create one. Not a problem.
We just need to send Torque back into the pits and just
And
say that
accidentally kill someone in a cage fight.
And it's going to be to the death.
Well, the cage matches are not to the death.
Well, it would. That's what I'm saying. Like, it would be like a huge event to the death. I guess that would be too popular.
Again, they probably don't do things to the death.
And people already did not want to fight Torque.
But if it's an accident, there's really nothing they can do about it. Wink, wink.
We are talking about murder.
They can't do anything about it, but the law enforcement can. If I accidentally, quote unquote, kill someone.
Where does the homeless live?
What we need is some kind of a Con Air situation.
Where do people die a lot? Where's the hospital?
Where's the cemetery? Can we just dig up a body?
Die a lot.
We need to find a body.
I would imagine that grave robbing is also a crime.
Right. I think that body would.
I'm sorry, but Kade gave us. It told us we could dig up bodies to get into the fucking diamond.
I know what we're gonna do.
Are
you all ready for this?
Yeah, you suggested it.
Lundy.
Yes.
During this time, I assume that it's very probable that there's a lot of pedophiles around this area, right?
What?
I don't like this conversation.
Listen.
I got
do this city a
when we came here.
At the same time of accomplishing our goals.
Okay.
The first day I was here, dude tried to sexually assault me, so I'm sure there's more of them.
What was that guy's name?
Well, and then a lot of corpses were made.
Jeremy! That's the body we want!
What did we do with Jeremy's body?
Just
nothing, we just left it?
Where is it?
You looted it.
Well, it's been cleaned up by now. You guys just kind of like left him to the wayside. It's been cleaned up by the people who usually go around collecting dead bodies.
Wait,
it's been days.
Where do those? So
it's been over a week.
Is there a morgue around here?
There is, but generally speaking, they only actually prepare bodies that have like families that have money to pay to do stuff like that. Otherwise, you just kind of get dumped in a grave.
Hey, okay, we're gonna go to a morgue. I'm gonna be like, hey, I heard that, my father or like my family member is here, and we want to see if he is.
Yeah, my charisma's not high enough to pull that shit off.
We just go dig up a dead body from.
Dude, dig up a dead body? What? This decrepit skeleton right here. We just killed this guy.
Dude, we just find a fresher grave, one that still has fresh, upturned soil.
I don't know.
Just look at the dates at the gravestones.
Do we need? I guess we need an actual.
Well, what it also would have to be credible enough. The context would have to be credible enough to be like, hey, here's this thing that this person's dead. We can't. It can't be found out about. Otherwise, we're gonna be fucked, or this gang war is gonna go off, or.
Well,
did we have to provide details that, or is it just like, hey?
Yeah, it just
I have
says
a dead body.
Location of the corpse and 50 gold. That's literally all it says.
50 gold and some change.
Yeah, because you got to tip the people.
Well,
so they don't run off with the money.
For the stew maker.
Or we could get the information out of the Driftwood boys.
I feel like that is a little riskier because I feel like if they
tip them off.
Yeah, that would. I feel like this. Okay, but what are we gonna do, right? So we get a corpse. All right, so we have a corpse. How are we going? What does this do for us? We let them know where the body is, and then what? We just stake out the body and we just sit and wait and see what we see.
That is my understanding of what you guys are going to do, and then you're going to follow whoever takes the body and see if that leads you to Stewmaker, or if the Stewmaker himself is the person who collects the bodies.
Hear me out.
I honestly just want to see if he eats the body.
Hear me out. We go to all the food vendors, see which ones serve stew. Then we check all of those stews for human remains.
I think he eats the bodies.
I think he makes stew and sells it at one of the vendors.
I
Or he has
seriously
a-
do not think that's what happens.
Very strongly concentrated liquid base chemical that just dissolves all of the organic matter.
I think he makes a meaty stew.
All right, so we need a corpse. That is issue number 1, right? What I mean, there is a morgue. Why don't we just go to the morgue and see if they have? Just say, hey, we heard that our male or like I don't know, say a father was here.
No one's
or
gonna
like uncle.
believe we come from money.
Come from money. We're just gonna say like, hey, we just want to like have his body so we can do our own service, but we don't have any money to pay you, so we just would like to take his body.
All the bodies at the morgue are people that come from money. No one's gonna believe we're related to someone that comes from money.
No, didn't he just say that the people at the morgue, like they just throw it into the ground?
No, with most corpses, they just get thrown directly into the ground. Only those of means would usually be handled in some kind of morgue or
So the
post-death.
Okay, so
thing.
the morgue doesn't put these people in the ground that come from nothing. Who does that?
Probably the dudes with the corpse carts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where are these guys? These are our guys!
Temple of Thondra.
Temple of Thondra. That's where I think we should go. What do y'all think?
So you're going to steal a corpse from the Temple of Thondra?
No, we're going to ask for a corpse.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
We're going to say, hey, I heard that one of our family
we should
members...
dig one up.
I mean, we could dig up a fresh corpse, but that's kind of fucked up. I mean, like...
Even though we're talking above the
stealing a
table right
corpse.
now, Fathon would be against trying to fucking dupe or take advantage of the Temple of Thondra.
Like,
Stealing a
No,
corpse
that's kind of
no
the
worse
entire
than
origin
stealing one
of his
from
character.
the ground.
okay, what?
It's
Okay, you know
stealing
what?
no matter what.
Straight up. We're back to the pedophile killing idea. I mean, like, does anybody have anything negative against this?
No.
Hold on. So,
where's the registry?
I would say, in concerning the idea of requesting a corpse from the Church of Thondra, if Fathon has a problem with that, which obviously he would have reservations about doing anything concerning, like, involving them in this. What you could say, like, roleplay wise, is we're not keeping it. The whole plan is to let it get gathered and then stop the Stewmaker from doing anything to it by stopping him and turning him in. After that, the corpse can be returned back to the temple.
Would they actually be down for
And
that?
it would prevent the further desecration of corpses.
If you were to convince the people of the Thondra Temple that there is a guy out there desecrating corpses by turning them into stew, and you need a corpse in order to lure him out, so long as you promise that you would take care of it and not let it be desecrated, they'd probably be okay with that.
All right, here's
So
the thing. What if
all I'm hearing is my stew theory is correct.
Let's see, what are we?
All right, I'm down with that plan of action if y'all are.
Yeah,
So we could
I mean,
actually start playing.
We have
Azalea's not there, so she doesn't really get a say. But
Yeah, we're all still.
we have no charisma. Fuck.
Sure.
I've got.
No, we don't.
We don't have no
I got a-
charisma, but I've got a connection to the temple.
Where's she?
I got a +2 in charisma. That's it.
Oh,
That's
shit.
better than
What am I?
Let's see. What does
my +0.
what does Nixie have?
Atlas. Atlas is my charisma guy. All right, let's see.
Your owl?
He's
Charisma.
cute. He just like
Plus
waddles up and he's cute.
Straight up. Alright, where's my charisma? I'm +2 too. You know what? Fuck it. Let's roll. You know what? Let's just let Jeff do the talking. He's got the connection, you know. He's not... I don't know. Yeah. I mean, you think you got this, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm fine with the
I
plan.
mean, there was a straight nod from the DM. We straight. Let's go.
We still have to continue from where the night left off.
You were waiting for Azalea to get back. I think we're all just chilling.
Wait, when did Azalea get laid, though? I missed it. I didn't even...
That night.
With
Mhm.
who?
Yep. We went on a bar
Who
crawl.
else? Who the fuck do you think?
I'm looking at my notes and I can't remember.
He said, "I don't mean to be
Her boy.
like
Kato?
I don't." Kato, what the?
Oh wait.
Kade?
What is this? Is it Kade?
Guys, we're losing.
Kade invited her back to his place after the ballet, and she agreed, and they spent the night together.
Kade.
I didn't go into detail, obviously, but
Yeah.
implications are implications.
I want to roll to see if the bed is broken.
I.
Oh my goodness! I just had.
And how much does
Azalea,
bed
you
cost
have
in
to
this
call.
world?
You have to call your room the Four Seasons.
Oh god.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh yeah.
How much does the
Okay.
bed cost and can I roll for it?
A
And
bed
does
costs 5
Kade-
gold and roll athletics, I guess.
Does Kade have
Hell yeah.
gutters?
Wait, no. Can I roll acrobatic?
Sure.
What about sleight of hand?
No, Kade would roll that.
Okay.
No, what I mean, like she could roll it. It would literally be a sleight of hand if he's never into that thing
See,
initially.
she may have lived in the forest for a while, but you know there are traveling adventurers that come through the forest.
And she gets bored.
Stories of Amazons kidnapping men.
She has to roll
No,
animal
she,
hand.
they just
That's greatly
visit.
exaggerated. There's no kidnapping.
She gives them a place to stay for the night, and sometimes it gets a little frisky.
Okay, well, with a 20, I'll say you broke Kade's bed.
I'll pray for you.
I'll pray for you.
I'll pray for you.
I will equally pray for you as much as you broke the bed.
I mean, this is premarital sex, so yeah, that's...
No, I'm gonna pray
shit.
that you get better than a 20.
Whoa, wait. Do they
This
have
shit is
contraceptives back then?
Got magic.
Yeah, they got magic, and, you know, there are herbs you can take that taste like shit that
We
kind
also
of
have
make
Torque.
you unable to conceive for a bit.
Torque's got you.
What, is he
Magic.
gonna punch her
Delete
in
it,
the
that
stomach?
fetus.
Yes.
Excuse me?
Correct. All right.
No.
Torque, the adventuring is much more important, so if anybody gets pregnant on this adventure, you are obligated to punch them in the stomach.
That reminds me, David was joking that he was pregnant with our second child, and I punched him in the stomach. I said it was too soon.
Valid.
Yeah, but if it was reverse, it would be so horrible, right?
And then I waited a couple minutes, and I was like, and then I punched him again and said, for good measure.
For good measure.
Apparently, I hurt him pretty bad. Oops.
You got the mommy muscles now.
I've always been a little bit stronger than him. It's all right.
All right, so where are we waiting for Nixie to get back?
Good
again?
life, good life.
Right, are we at a hotel?
Yeah, you're probably back at your
Alright.
rooms.
So if we're going back, there would be. Will we sleep through the night? I take it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I remember
All right.
the torpor.
Do
During that
I
long
get
rest,
a long
I will
rest?
scribe the things that no, you just get a short rest. I'm going to scribe
hell.
the scroll of mind strike since I got the materials for it last session.
Not Kade's dexterity saving throw.
Being a nat 20 too. Where the fuck are you? Azalea, you sleep, but you don't get all the benefits of a long rest.
Or short rest, I see.
More or less. You're not going to be exhausted, but you don't get all the benefits of a long rest.
Hey.
Since you decided
Worth
to
it.
make this a thing.
And I, during this time, I'm gonna roll secret roll because I like the idea of secret rolls. My portent and change my mage hand to message.
Torque's gonna pass out.
Probably a good idea because he got really drunk.
Yeah. To be fair, I hauled it out like a motherfucker.
Like a motherfucker.
Ooh, I like those rolls.
Right.
Would Kade be
Rolls.
awake yet, or would he still be asleep?
Akade apparently performed better than you did.
Well-
You fucking critted.
Yeah, he did.
So
They call him
he's
the
making
critters.
breakfast for you in the morning.
He
Okay,
seems
well-
sprightly.
I'll kind of get up, get dressed probably, and then when I look around his home, does it just look like somewhere he sleeps, or does it look like it has any of his personality or something?
It certainly has a little bit of personal touch to it in terms of its decor. It has a few sort of expensive-looking rugs that kind of go into each of the rooms. The bed has not only the usual not only the usual sort of quilts that you would expect of a sort of a middle-class person's lifestyle, but also a few sort of trophy furs, it seems. There is a spot in his home where he keeps a loadout for himself for various different types of jobs, each one kind of with their own sort of label in front of them, depending on what type of job it is, whether it's a hit or thieving or scout work, things like that, with various different tools available depending on which one it is.
So dang, it's nice rugs and stuff, and then work.
He's very much a work guy.
I'll walk out there and just look at him and be like, "What, you collect nice rugs in your free time?"
Collect, steal, whatever it is.
Same different?
My particular cut from the soft touch is not really enough for me to live a lavish lifestyle, and even if I did, probably wouldn't be a great idea to call a lot of attention to me. So any sort of riches I do find myself coming across, I do have to be somewhat subtle with.
Not too many personal touches around here, I see.
Well, I'm more or less obsessed with work more than anything else. I'd like to keep things comfortable, but I think I spend perhaps 10% of my entire time here.
Fair. I assumed so.
Why, did you have ideas?
No, I was just looking around to notice.
Well, if you do ever have any ideas of something that would make you more comfortable being here, then do let me know.
Sounds good.
Fairly certain that you probably should be meeting back up with your friends. My understanding is you had a little bit of a job last night, and I may have been a bit of a distraction on that front. But I went ahead and got some oatmeal together for you. Not the most classy of breakfasts, but does the job.
Well, I appreciate it anyway. I can pay for the bed.
If you'd like. I won't stop you, but if you don't, I'm also not going to be offended. I think we both contributed to that little problem.
You said a bed with 5 gold.
Yes.
I'll put 5 gold on the table.
Now I feel like a whore.
It's for the bed, not the services.
I know, dear. I'm joking with you.
A sexy whore.
Let's just not make a habit of breaking the bed too often.
I'll have to make sure I get something much more resilient next time. Do they make adamantine beds?
I couldn't tell you.
I'll have to look into it. So you
Well,
enjoy a breakfast made by Kade. Have a little bit of small talk before he goes his way, you go yours.
Sounds good. I'd like to give him a little smooch before we run off.
Which he will gladly return. Does this change, by the way, your season?
Yeah, I'd probably be fall because that's the like charismatic one then.
Okay.
Okay. Okie dokie. I really need to save all those to save its PC. That way I can change it myself.
So you return back to the rest of the group. They are also getting up and about for the morning, enjoying their breakfasts and getting themselves ready for the day's events.
Did we sleep in the same hotel?
You usually do.
Yeah, we each have our own room.
Morning. Busy night?
Yeah.
Not everyone has the same room. Torque and
the bed
Savant
broke,
share.
I'm sure people heard it.
Yeah.
His neighbors probably hate us.
Torque and Savant shared a room.
You guys share a room, you sleep on the floor.
Oh, yeah. Seems about right.
And then
Torque has
Azalea and
both
I
the
share a
beds.
room.
Torque is the
Nice.
worst room partner.
What?
He has
Yes.
both the bed.
Loud snoring, just...
I'm used to sleeping in a prison.
What if it
I
was like?
don't snore.
What if Torque had the
What?
small like wimpy snore like?
like a little kid, like a little baby snore.
I
Well-
want Nixie just to smirk at Azalea.
Yeah, no, Torque probably snores, you're right.
I'm gonna look back at Nixie and just kind of like nod my head with a big old smirk, and then I'm gonna look at her and be like, "Did you know a bed costs five gold?"
I did.
Oh yeah, you live here.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
You
that's
have a
the
home.
reason.
Oh shit! Wait, I'll look back at her after like my brain clicks, and then I'll just give like a knowing like hell yeah nod.
Wait. I made a huge mistake with my character.
Did you?
Yeah. I should be... Am I slower? Because my strength is only 12. Just noticed that. That's a problem. Alright. So, a corpse.
Indeed.
I think that we should go to the temple to get a corpse.
And how are you gonna convince them to give us a body?
I point
Maybe
at
ask nicely.
Phaeton's face.
What?
Apparently, you're going to
asked
convince
really
them to give us a
nicely.
body.
Yeah, we need a body. We need a corpse.
Well, I guess the Temple of Thandra would have corpses.
They're the corpse
But
collectors, right?
That's an overly simplified way of putting it. But we would have to have a pretty good reason to get them to lend us one, and nothing would have to come of it. It would have to be returned in the exact same condition.
Right.
Is that something we can promise?
We can do our best,
I don't think we can promise it, but we can tell them we'll do our best.
but if it is to stop the stew maker, they might be willing to help us.
Well, as long as everybody's ready to go, we should probably head that way then.
We should, and I need to make a stop by the courier service on my way past. As I tuck a letter that I'd been writing last night into my robes.
I'm going to kind of peek over his shoulder. What's that?
Just some correspondence. Last night I went to speak with Dracor after you and Kade made your way home, and he got me thinking of some things that are.
I'm going to look at his face and be like, is it a lady?
Yes, I just hope she. It's been over 100 years since I've last seen her, so there's no guarantee that this will find her, but I'd like to at least see if I can try to rekindle what we had, given how short life is and how well, again, with so much evil going on, it's nice to know that there'd be some good waiting at the end. Let's go. As he just quickly tries to excuse himself from this conversation. All awkward and blushing.
Azalea's just gonna be like, you got this, buddy, as he walks away. And then she'll follow behind.
Okay.
So you guys are heading to the Temple of Thandra. Temple of Thandra is a somewhat small affair, located in the sort of southwestern portion of the city. It is less a temple and more an undertaker shop of sorts. Thandra, of course, being the goddess of the dead, and that being her domain, her followers regularly find themselves preserving the dead in various different ways, at least whenever it can be potentially afforded. Whether it be by their own charitable donations of being able to do the work, or from actual well-off individuals who are looking to make sure that their past loved ones are going to be blessed in the next world over. When you enter inside, you enter into what appears to be some sort of a lobby. There are a couple of individuals in priestly robes who are within. One appears to be counseling and consoling a grieving couple of sorts. An older couple, perhaps in middle-aged at this particular juncture. And another one who appears to be behind a counter of sorts, who raises his arms towards the lot of you as you make your approach. Greetings, greetings. I hope sad tidings are not what brings you to us today.
Not in the sense that you mostly deal with. It's been brought to our attention of some grave happenings and affronts to Thondra that we've found ourselves within the means to bring to an end. Though we would need the church's assistance with that, as he makes the sign of Thondra to the priest.
It sounds like a very serious affair indeed. Please, come with me. We'll discuss this in a more private venue.
Did we all go in, or
It's up to you.
I probably
Okay.
would have followed?
I guess we'll all follow, right?
I kind of want to just
Or-
observe what's happening.
I would
in,
say
like,
either
the
we all follow
area.
or it's
So-
just Phaethon that goes in.
No, we're able to. Some are able to go, and Nixie could split up. It's whatever. If Nixie does stay back, I'm gonna cast message to her, and say, "Do not, do not disrupt the grieving, or
I'm just
disrespect
observing.
the dead."
I'm just watching.
Ooh, what's that?
I'm not gonna do anything.
Maybe we should take Torque with us. That way he doesn't mess with anything.
I'm a grown adult. I can be responsible.
I go in.
I guess I'll stay out here and watch Torque.
You guys head inside, and in the back room, where there is a sort of half-finished coffin that's up on some legs, the priest sits down on the sort of bench on the interior and nods to you. So a serious a grievance towards Thondra is occurring, you say?
Yes. It's been recently brought to my attention of an individual by the moniker of the Stew Maker. And I've been contracted, so to speak, to stop him and bring him to the proper authorities. This man is an underground personality, if you will, who's made his living by desecrating and disappearing recent corpses, preventing them from whatever due respect and proper rituals for passing. And with the name of the Stew Maker, I can only imagine of the egregiousness of his acts upon these corpses.
It is a very ominous name, if indeed he does deal in the death.
So we have found ourselves at an impasse where this man who's been operating for decades is quite skilled at evading the authorities. And the only way we've been able to find a link to him would be the means of actually contracting his services in the form of a letter, a fee, and the location of a body.
I see.
And that puts us at a bit of an impasse, as we are not keen on wanton murder. Though I do feel this man should be stopped and brought to justice.
How exactly do you expect us to be able to help you in this matter?
This is where I hesitate, but I feel this is our only option, for lack of a better choice. Is we wish as if we could acquire a corpse from the temple with every means to return it with all the respect it is due. But we must find something, we must get a corpse in a location that would be credible enough and one who has passed recently enough to be a believable contract for this stew maker. And that's where we come to you for your aid, despite how it screams against my upbringing to evolve a corpse in this manner.
You ask quite a lot in that case. What guarantees do we have that if you were to receive our blessing in this regard, it would not be abused?
You have my word as a Foundriar, one of the scions of the city of Karasquanu, that this corpse will be treated with every respect it's deserved and returned. There will be no foul magics involved or desecration of one of Thandro's children. Although we don't know the means in which the corpse would be disposed of. We don't know if the stewmaker would come to wherever the corpse is to immediately dispose of it, or if it will be taken elsewhere. So that is where it is less concrete on what would become of the corpse. But while it is within our means, and while I have any control over the situation or my actions that would directly involve, nothing ill would come of the corpse. For that you have my word.
Give me a persuasion check at advantage.
Okay. Am I able to use one of my rolls for portent?
Sure.
And the other? Alright, so I'm going to use the 16, and then this other roll is the advantage roll.
Okay. So at least a 16 is what you get here. Ooh.
Nat 20.
Oh,
You didn't even fucking need it.
Oh, we're getting a fucking corpse, guys.
Very well. In that case, so long as you promise that this body shall be returned to us with no harm to it, I will lend you one. We have one, which is a recent arrival. They have a family who is waiting to see them be prepared in the coming days.
Damn.
As I turn to everyone and go, I will not, while I have given my word, nothing will come of this corpse. As I
Well,
look
yeah,
each
of
of you in
course.
the eyes, we will get this corpse back so that their family can mourn properly.
If the idea behind this man is that he makes corpses disappear for those of ill repute, then this will be a good one indeed. You can inform him that you have murdered a child.
Oh, fuck. We better get this damn body back. Oh.
child?
And even though I'm a devout follower of Vidyan, I quickly make the sign of of Thandra and look up.
He heads into the basement of the establishment, and he comes up with a half-sized coffin
Oh no.
and sets it gently on the bench. Opening it, you see the body of this probably 10-year-old boy.
What was his name?
Yeskier. He found himself whisked with whimsy, climbing the various architectures of the city. And unfortunately, his feet were not as skilled as his fantasies. He fell, and his neck, unfortunately, was where he landed.
Perfect.
As I shoot a scowl over to Savant.
But I mean, at least they'll be able to see that we killed the kid by breaking his neck.
I'm gonna look over
Show some respect.
at Savant with an angry, just an angry scowl.
I'm just gonna shake my head.
Savant's gonna shrug and keep looking around the room and shit.
I don't need to tell you to be more careful than you've already promised to be, but it cannot be overstated. You may have Yaskier for the purpose of hunting down this horrid wretch of a creature. And when you are finished, you'll return him.
I give you my word. With my life as payment, I will put myself on the line and do everything it is possible to get this child back.
I shall have to be satisfied with that. Good luck in your endeavors.
Now we need to, as I turn back to the group, we need to figure out where this should take place, how we will track them.
Are we taking just the body or the casket too? How are we gonna transport the body? It's daylight.
It's small. Do we have a bag?
Oh my.
Oh.
Do we have a bag of holding, actually? That prevents
No,
the
because we
body
didn't
from
have enough
further
money.
right?
No, we should probably group fund a bag of holding. But
Well,
right now, does anyone have like a large tote bag?
Torcus
Like a
gonna
duffel
pick
bag?
up the casket.
Gently!
I'm sure they don't want us to
No
take his
shit.
casket.
Well, they're not gonna do much with the casket without the boy in it. And we don't want to just walk around with a dead
A boy
child
in our arms.
in visions.
What
Or
about
if you don't have a
guitar case?
giant-sized man satchel.
We need a guitar case.
Oh my gosh.
As I look over to Nixie, do you know of a place where it could be isolated enough to where we could hide this child, but
Could we wait till
not
night?
populated? Oh, of course.
Do I know of a place
Where we
where
could
we could
stake
hide a
out.
body? Or
Where
stake
we
out?
could
Stake out?
stake out this stew maker.
It
If
could
we-
potentially be Nixie's house. I don't know.
What?
I don't know if it necessarily be Nixie's house, but some good places to potentially keep a body for a period of time. The farmlands is usually a decent spot. Not a lot of people out there, generally speaking. Could be in or amidst the park around the school. If you keep it in a bush.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I think our best bet is not the farmlands, because wouldn't that be pretty easy to tell if like there are people then like following them because it's too like wide open? Be like somewhere kind of like.
I have to agree. It would have to be somewhere where a child could have died.
Because they said he like,
If it's farmlands and there's animals, accidents happen.
I mean, if we're claiming that we killed the child, it doesn't have to be somewhere they'd naturally die.
Exactly.
Where they would be.
It needs to be somewhere where there's a reason we're actually contacting the stew maker. If a child just died from happenstance, there's no reason to contact him. So where would a child be? It would have to be like an apartment or something. Or like a,
Lundy, out of curiosity, where does Nixie live?
I mean, you have like some freedom in that regard in terms of where you'd like to live. Obviously, you're not rich, so you probably don't live up here in the Diamond area. But
there goes her plan to get in.
No, we're just going home for dinner.
I mean, obviously, we just put the kid into a fucking hotel room, right? And we tell him it's in this hotel room.
I don't know if he'll go to a hotel room.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's disappeared some whores before.
Yeah, I would assume that's where he probably does most of his work.
And it would imply a serious reason why someone wouldn't want to find this dead child if it was in a hotel room.
Yeah. I mean, we can just like, and also won't cost us much because it would make more sense if it's like a super cheap piece of shit hotel.
I mean, it could be free if we use like Nixie's place of living.
No. We're not doing that. That's dumb, in my opinion.
Well,
Slums.
It's a good thing it's up to Nixie.
Nixie, you probably live somewhere. What do you think? Maybe like near the marketplace?
Yeah, probably.
So hold on. Probably somewhere around here.
Did I understand that right then? We're going to use her home?
It's paid for by the Phoenix Legion. She can move at any time.
So a child being murdered in an apartment that you have that is also paid by the Phoenix Legion is not going to be a problem?
Yeah, that's basically, that's what I'm thinking.
Part of her agreement is that they like provide lodging for her.
Right.
So long as she works for them.
Child murdering?
They don't ask those questions.
Yeah, but the authorities might.
Why would we do that though?
I don't know. We could find a sketchy hotel.
Yeah.
That's fine, but I feel like there's also, if we have a place where it looks like it's a home.
I think it makes more
like
sense.
I feel like there'd be less questions asked. If this is an important kid. But they said this is a kid of importance.
All
Did they not? All children are important, but not all children get funerals.
Right, but I think it would make more sense. Like, what are they going to assume when there's a dead kid in a random hotel room that's like sketchy and low level? Like, they're obviously going to think some horrible shit, and they're just going to be like, whatever, right?
He does have a point.
And if it's in your home, they're going to be like, what the hell? I think that's more sketchy.
If you do a sketchy hotel room, there's more witnesses.
Not necessarily.
We're carrying around a coffin.
Airbnb.
We could just be carrying around a guitar case. I'm just saying.
But we're not. We're carrying around a coffin.
Well,
If
we
Where the
give
fuck
enough
are you gonna
time,
find a guitar case?
if we
a music store.
if we get enough time.
Music store.
Sorry, you mean a bard?
That only lasts a minute. Never mind.
A bard store. Jesus.
Wait, hold on. I might have something. I forgot. I got new spells. Hold on, 1 second.
Let's get a guitar case from the music store and let's stop by Dunkin' Donuts while we're on the way. I also need new Ray-Bans while we're at it.
Okay, you act like a guitar case is a fucking iPhone, dog. Like, it's a case for a fucking guitar.
Yes, but
usually they're just carried with you.
Yeah, like a traveling minstrel wouldn't have a case for his guitar. He'd just have his guitar.
Creates a tensor's floating disc. Do anything with?
Pretty sure plastic isn't a thing yet. I'll be honest.
Wait, I have a tensor's floating disc. What's something creative we can do with that? It's a floating disc that just follows us everywhere.
That's
what
pretty
is something
cool.
creative we can do where we lay the kid on it and they think it's not a kid floating on a disc?
We could merely put the coffin in a larger crate.
Or use a duffel bag to carry the body?
I mean, we could literally just put him in luggage, right?
That too.
Technically, his luggage in the coffin.
Does anybody have luggage or anything? Wait, does anybody have like the illusion, like?
Minor illusion lasts for 1 minute.
Is that a cantrip?
Yeah, it's a cantrip. Just cast it every 1 minute.
Yeah. So I have Tensor's floating disc, which lasts for an hour.
If we could get a crate, we could put it in a larger crate. Doesn't have to be much larger, and Torque can carry it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have a crate here somewhere.
You know, I mean, yeah, that's fine. I mean, Torque looks like a guy who would just be carrying around a fucking crate. That makes sense. That's not sarcastic, by the way.
Tensor's floating disc would definitely be a little bit more attention grabbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be more of a funeral procession.
All right. Well, I mean, we can probably just find a crate that's out back of like any fucking store somewhere. You know, from when they like
crates are a fairly common thing to find.
Yeah. So I guess
especially empty ones.
I'll go out and just find one.
Yep.
Do I need a roll for that, or is that pretty common?
I won't even make you roll for it. You will definitely find one. This fucking city is filled with them.
Okay. Cool. All right, Torque. Here you go.
So we get the child, Geskir. Is that his name? Geskir?
Yaskir. So J.
That's what
Geskir's in a Kaskir.
Is that Jewish?
Oh my god.
Is it Jewish? There are no Jews in Oregon.
Well, apparently there's only dead
Wow,
Jews.
okay.
Not anymore!
Wow, alright. Fucking wild
with the dragons.
But, you know,
There's no wild statement. What the fuck?
We killed them!
There's no Judaism. There's another bunch of fucking religions.
You should see the other 5 Jewish kids we have murdered.
Judaism?
There's no Christians. There's no Muslims.
No Abrahamic
God damn!
religion.
You're just killing all of them!
I'm sorry, but what religion in this game is the equivalent of Judaism?
There isn't one.
Well, what did
Everyone is
believe?
allowed to eat pork.
Everyone's allowed to eat pork. Is what you got from that.
Yep.
For fuck's sake.
Bacon, bacon.
How are we gonna set up this stakeout?
I think we just we split into 2 teams. Well, one team because who has message?
Is the
I do.
Is the corpse
I
cleaned
think.
up and neat looking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Thathon have message.
At this point, it has been fairly cleaned up by the Thondrian priests.
Might have to fix that if we want to.
Yeah, we might.
I'm sorry. So, the Elders Knight and our Wizard have message. So we're gonna split into two teams. Message on each side, and then we'll watch the front and back and just watch.
But first,
what do we do with Torque?
Torque made a good point. The body's too clean.
That could be.
Prestidigitation, soil the body.
We will not desecrate the body.
We're not desecrating
soil.
it.
We can clean it again with prestidigitation.
Some predators wash their prey.
What?
I mean, that is like some, what's that show?
Mindhunter.
There's so many.
No,
we're not
the
planning to eat the corpse.
Who lays out all the plastic and shit.
The whole point of this was that it was an accident. Yeah. We're not gonna clean up the body if it was an accident.
I don't think it was.
We're not a repeat customer.
It doesn't have to be an accident.
No, we murdered him.
The point of it is that there's a child that we need to disappear. So looking over at Savant, you are the roughest looking of us, so you may have to deliver the letter. So what Savant was planning to do with the child is irrelevant prior to him dying, and he could have cleaned him up.
So I deliver the thing to the bandana boys?
To be fair, you did just cut out of prison.
No, I'm not denying it. I'm not arguing against it. I'm just saying I'll be giving them the letter.
And the 50 plus gold.
Yes.
How much should we tip them?
5 gold.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, what's the worst? What is the most ideal for what you've heard from us, Lundy? Hotel or whatever, motel, I guess, probably.
Well,
to leave this boy at.
Private estate's probably the best, honestly. It makes the most sense in terms of a place where a child would be taken and potentially killed.
Where was that again?
Private estate, so someone's
private
house.
estate, so someone's house.
Mm-hmm.
And generally speaking, if the estate is around where people are, then it's an easy way to keep an eye on the place without it being like suspicious.
So we're not doing the motel hotel
thing? Looking over at Nixie.
We have better odds of being able to discreetly stake things out if we use Nixie's home.
I mean, we can do it if you want. It just seems like I don't know.
She is in what's the word? Clandestine agent. So I would imagine she has some kind of alias under which her lodging is set up. And it would be much easier to bring a crate into someone's house than a crate into a tavern room.
Mm-hmm.
So are we in agreement?
Mm-hmm. I still think we should wait till night to put the body there, and that way people don't see us and are like, "Hey."
Well,
yeah,
that's
true. We could venture to Nixie's house.
Yes, the body's in a crate.
Get things set up.
And Torque could have just been he's the mover.
Yep.
I'm gonna use prejudice. No, I don't have it.
When it comes
to
stealthing,
use the prestidigitation to write like something wine on the crate, and then Torque's walking with like that wine, so it looks like he's just carrying a bunch of wine.
Nixie, what's a brand of wine that you enjoy?
I don't know. What are brands of wine?
I think you can
just for argument's sake, there's just one that you tell me, and then I prestidigitation that onto the thing.
Okay, that works. I can't think of any, but
so it's the crate has now been made up to look like a shipment or a delivery.
Okay. So you set up the pickup spot for Yeskir's body. You spend 55 gold. 50 gold for the price of the removal of the body plus 5 gold tip for the transfer of the message to the Bandana Boys through Savant. Then you guys get yourselves set up. You are going to be waiting for who knows how long. To see who picks up the body. If they take care of it then and there. If it's the stew maker himself who comes by. If he has people who work for him. Whatever the case may be.
Not that we'd really know. We don't know what he looks like, do we?
He is about 6.5 feet tall. Pockmarked, burned face. Bald, though sometimes wears a wig. Almost even 7 feet. He is notably tall, even for some of us larger races, with Torque being the exception.
Oh.
It's not as tall as you, friend.
Oh.
As I look up and pat him on the shoulder.
And as we're setting things up in like the apartment, I want Nixie to just wander around picking up like little trinkets and putting them in her bag.
From your apartment?
Yeah.
Where you're like
the way I imagine it is it's like very bare, paid for, no personal effects except for like 5 to 10 little trinkets that I'm gonna have her just pick up.
You're going to take all of those.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I need y'all to understand something. She just incorporated like real life Madison into Nixie just now.
No, I did this when I wrote Nixie, okay?
She has trinkets every fucking where, and I didn't even know that trinkets of people having trinkets was like a thing until I met her.
You've never seen a crow before?
That's her favorite bird.
Yeah, I could imagine. All I needed was to hear trinkets, and I knew it.
Yeah, I don't understand why, how. Okay.
Oh no, it was written into Nixie's little paper.
Okay. All right. So I already passed off the note, or are we doing that, or did that already happen through Lundy?
We can say that you handle that.
So
nice little surreptitious meeting with the boys.
So, how are we staking this? In 2 groups or 1 group?
I think 2 works because we have the message.
How many like ways in and out? Do you have any windows?
I don't know. Lundy, do I have windows?
Oh, you probably have like 1.
Perfect. So we have the door and the window that we just need to watch.
Is there like a house or something across from her?
There's because she lives kind of like amidst the market, it's kind of crowded with houses.
Is it night already, or is it still daytime?
I'd say it's probably still daytime by the time you guys are getting done setting this up.
Oh.
Alright, but it's 24 hours, so we'll probably go in the nighttime. So we also want to make sure that we have dark vision on both sides, proper dark vision. I have 300-foot dark vision.
What do I have?
Awesome, dudes.
I can also give dark vision to you
Thank
guys,
God.
but it's only for an hour.
I have
not
60
sorry, Torque
feet.
doesn't have.
I have no dark vision.
I as well have 60
Alright,
feet.
so I guess
I
like when
believe I
I
have
start
60
seeing
feet as well.
something, I can give Torque can be with me, and then one of the message people. So then when I see something, I can give him dark vision, so we can continue to like watch at the same time.
Once it gets dark, I would like to perch myself on top of the building across from Nixie's house.
I'll be with you.
So me and Nixie, and then you three, I'm assuming.
It must be, since neither of them have message.
Okay, well, and plus
It can
we
be
have
either one of you. It doesn't matter.
we have the higher dexterity, so we can get onto the building on top of it.
So yeah, I mean that's a good group. Us three. So wait, hold on. So it would be me, Torque, and Azalea, and then
No.
No.
No,
It would
the
be
boys,
us
You,
three.
Torque, and Faith on.
boys, and then girl.
So I would imagine, since if we're watching the window, we would be either on the backside, an alley, or somewhat. We should get ourselves some gambler's dice, and we could be playing dice in the alley.
Oh, Torque like.
what about dragon chess?
Torque goes in his little bag that he has with me, and he picks up dice. I got him.
Oh, lovely.
I used to play a little on the
Good, because I have no idea what I'm doing.
most
with these.
places. Honestly,
Are we betting real money?
I read for fun.
I have +0 to my intellect stat, but I still have +2 for my dice set rolls.
What do you roll for playing dice?
While it's
Intelligence,
still daytime,
but it's
Mhm.
still a tool, so
could I procure said herb from earlier? Because
Yes.
I saw, after seeing the little dead boy, I got really upset.
You can get your Plan B herbs. That's fine.
How much does that cost?
A gold.
Oh, that's cheap.
Yes.
Cheapest Plan B I've ever bought.
Jesus.
Normally it's $50.
So you guys stake out the
Oh,
place.
God.
You get
Oh,
your
sure.
own sort of activities going on in order to ensure that you are able to keep yourselves occupied, make sure you don't fall asleep at any one particular point, while also keeping your eyes on the apartment, on Nixie's apartment, to make sure that everything is on the up and up. What the? Is that to perch yourself on the roof?
Yeah.
Okay.
hmm
Well, you perch, and you perch well.
Do we need to roll for stealth or anything?
I don't think stealth's important right now.
Okay.
It'd be more like depending on how you approach this, stealth might be necessary.
Okay. Do I need to do a dex roll because I'm on the roof too?
Some sort of acrobatics or dex-based check, yeah, to give it a climb.
Okay. Please roll well. That's not terrible.
That is more than good enough.
I want us to be. This is going to sound really retarded, but I want us to be able to figure out a way to see the body.
My understanding is that at least one group is making sure that they are like right across from the window.
So they can
That is
see
the group
through the
asking
window,
to see the body.
and they can see
So
the body.
You can see it with your. Because they're watching the door, we're watching the window. Yes.
So, because here's a predicament I think might actually happen, that he's able to do this because he has the ability to go invisible. I have the spell See Invisibility, but we need to keep an eye on the body itself, because if we see the body moving, I know to cast this.
Well, if we see the window or the door moving, we could...
Well, he might have like a teleport ability too.
Yeah.
Like these would be skills
Don't you
that
guys
I
have,
would
like,
acquire
a-
if I was in his line of work.
Don't you
Well,
guys have, like,
if he had the
rune stone or
teleport ability,
something you
he'd
can put
have
on
to
the-
use...
on the casket?
He'd have
He
to
couldn't
actually-
go through the front door if he had the teleport.
The kid's not in the casket anymore.
Right, so I'm just carrying the boy.
We've already brought him in.
No, he's just somewhere in like the little apartment.
Yeah, we already brought him in the disguise crate, and then
Well,
we
go put a sending stone or something in his pocket or something. I don't know.
Well, we just need to have a
Yeah.
line of sight for him, and if the second they see that body either disappear or move or anything, boom. We just need to send a message, alert everybody, and I'll turn on See Invisibility, see if I see anything.
Well, we can here. Nixie, give me one of your trinkets.
I want it back.
Yes, of course. I won't, sacrifice my life to protect it, but like I would the child, as I put it in the child's pocket after closely inspecting it. So now as long as his seed isn't parted from the object, and if that child moves quickly, and I could cast Locate Object.
Perfect.
So it's only for 1,000 feet, so...
Yep, I think that's fine.
That's a lot of feet.
So, you guys keep watch for a little bit. I will need perception checks from everybody.
Perception?
We would need proficiency, yes.
What? Apparently proficiency doesn't matter.
Yeah. Wait, that wasn't my roll. That was Nixie's roll.
Yep.
Since both of y'all... Oh no,
Good
Torque
thing
rolled an
Nixie
18.
got a
Okay.
24 because I only got a 4.
I don't need to.
And I have
see in the
proficiency, this always
darkness. I
happens.
got good hearing from hunting trips.
I don't want to hear from somebody
Yeesh.
who's rolled over 20 3 times already tonight, alright?
Hey, one of them didn't really pertain to the plot too much.
No, but it did pertain as to whether or not you were going to be a satisfactory partner.
Of course I'm going to be. I am very strong.
So 24 from Nixie, a 10 from Savant, 18 from Torque, a 2 from Vathon, who is clearly
Holy shit.
just absolutely engrossed in Torque's dice games.
He's trying to learn.
Yeah. What are these rules? What does a 6 mean?
You know, there's a lot of other potential games we can come up with. Hold on, I have some ideas. So, Nixie and Torque, you guys notice that there is a group of men who are making their way over towards Nixie's apartment. These men look somewhat tribalistic. General idea of what they look like.
Oh my god.
Intimidating looking. Very few people want to maintain eye contact with them. A couple of them stand outside of Nixie's apartment. Shields and axes low, but giving a mean look to basically all passerby. Repelling anybody from interfering with whatever business they might have. The other two enter inside and make their way into Nixie's apartment, where through the window it is seen that they are picking up the body of the boy and putting him into a sack.
Is anyone
The
going to
two
say
on-
anything?
I don't see anything, so Nixie would have to tell me.
Yeah, Torque too.
Oh, I was I was seeing if there was more after the putting of the boy in the bag.
They're going to take him out of your apartment and start
I
leaving with him.
can't see.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
So
I'll just
tell us so I can give you vision.
Tap Azalea, because she's obviously not noticing that people are entering the apartment.
Oh, I'll message Sathon and let him know what's going on, and then ask, do we follow them?
I guess. Yes. As I go over to I nudge Savant and say, "It's happening."
All right. I give Eyes
Okay,
of Night
I
to Torque.
rolled a 21 for stealth earlier. So I get off the roof and then I 21 stealth it.
And I'll follow, but I need to roll for stealth.
Oh shit! I can give 300 dark feet to both of you.
Sweet.
Damn it.
There's a lot of nat ones tonight. Kade, he stole our luck.
Nixie makes a
shouldn't be doing
sound.
strenuous activity before.
Nixie makes a sound, so I message her and I go, "Shut the fuck
up." So, locate object can be used to more or less track them from afar without having to necessarily use stealth, if that is preferred.
It might be. With the rolls, it might be preferred.
That's what I'm gonna do.
In that case, with the exception of Azalea, keeping a close eye on the folks as they take the sack with Yaskir's body in it, the rest of you rely on Fathon using his spell to know where to go, more or less. Azalea, you notice at first as the group of individuals make their way up to the sort of north eastern part of the city. They approach what appears to be a somewhat broken down building. It's a place that appears to have been... It is in the northwestern part of the southern city.
I see. Sorry, I don't know my directions.
This building appears to sit right along the coast. And it appears to be quite weathered, as if it hasn't been taken care of in a very long time. You see lights on the interior of the building.
Okay. I'll relay this back to Thaton.
We believe we found their hideouts, for lack of a better word. Should get closer, I assume.
You want me to get closer?
No, I wasn't telling that to you.
Okay.
I was letting them know that you found where the child went to.
Those of us following.
Yes. Does the shack appear to have more than one entrance?
Am I, since I, with my 21, and am I able to stealth around the building to scout out all the entrances and exits?
There only seems to be one obvious entrance, from what you can tell, Azalea, even after having done a wrap around the building. And that appears to be a set of stairs which go up into the building itself.
Is that including windows?
Yes, it does not appear to have any solid windows.
You said it was weathered. Are there holes?
I'm picturing the shrieking shack.
It's got somewhat crumbly walls, but not enough to see through.
Dang it.
I'll let Thathon know that there is only one entrance and it's up a flight of stairs. Would I have overheard if the stairs are creaky or not?
They are not. They are made of stone.
Okay, solid.
Well, it's... We found where he's gone. They can't...
Wait, hold on 1 second. Is this... Wait, okay, describe the building again. Is it, like, old and run down and, like, not really...
It's old, weathered, it's made of stone, and it has a set of stone stairs that lead up into it. That appear to be the only obvious entrance.
Is the door
by
creaky?
Chance have, like, any kind of opening in the top whatsoever?
Potentially, but a large amount of the second floor seems to be kind of destroyed in rubble.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking you were saying. So I have Atlas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way Atlas could go up and see what's going on? And I also have speak with animals.
I don't think you need to speak with animals to communicate with your familiar. Do you guys have a telepathic bond?
Is that like true though?
Yes, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see through his eyes when he's a normal familiar?
So long as you're within 100 feet of him.
Oh, well I did that.
You can hear and see what he sees and hears.
I'm so used to having Gregory, I've never actually had a normal familiar.
You just can't taste and smell what they taste and smell.
So, as you send off Atlas, so if he's in here, we must go in full force. We'll have the element of surprise. But you saw those henchmen. They look like they.
Lundy was trying to see if there even was a way that Atlas could see him.
Yes, he can go in through the rubble of on the second floor
and actually see everything that's happening.
He would have to exit into the first floor of it, and it is possible he could be spotted if he does so.
He's super stealthy. I have to roll for this. How do I do that with him? Oh.
I'm sure they've had birds get in before.
No, I brought up his sheet. Look at that.
Yeah, I have access to his sheet too.
This is neat. Perception +5, stealth +5? What the fuck? These are sweet bonuses. So you're
He's like me.
Wait, do I have to roll stealth or
no? For him, yes, if you want him to go in there and take a look.
Wait a minute, why does Pepper have a -3 in charisma?
17.
It's a skunk. They're not known to
and
be
she's adorable.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, people think possums are adorable too.
Until they open their mouths.
For no reason.
Whoa, why am I in there?
Did you follow them here?
Oh, I'm outside. Okay, I thought I went in. I was like, no. I don't want to go in.
Alright, can you see through Atlas right now?
Yes.
Me? No.
No? Oh,
no.
Hold on.
I can.
Yeah, I can. Barely. Kind of.
What if I just yeeted Pepper through the hole in the fucking second floor?
They might get suspicious if
guys.
there's an owl and a skunk.
A skunk with a nice sweater.
3 people.
I'm assuming Thathon is relaying all of this to me.
Yes.
Walkie-talkie.
Oh, it would have to be outside.
Holy
it's fairly close by.
Shit.
You gotta be within 100 feet in order to see. So.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Who's that behind me?
This is wild, dude.
That's Fathon.
Oh, that's Savant. Okay.
This is Savant.
85 feet. How do I go back to seeing through his eyes? Do I just click on him?
You should be able to go over and click on his actual token.
I can't. Yeah, but I can't see the token though.
Oh, if you have yourself clicked, make a square outside of yourself to unselect yourself. You have the fucking
okay, gotcha.
tool on.
Ah, that's what I need to learn with Gregory. Gotcha. Okay, good. All right. I'm going to relay this to everybody else because I guess we all met up and, obviously we're following. So I tell them I see 3 people, and Atlas, I guess, is going to... maybe should Atlas go further in, or like...
No, we know they're on each side.
I do not see the boy, but would the boy even have a token since he's dead?
He would not, but I will tell you if you see the boy.
I mean, we saw... Did we see who took the boy?
They all look the same.
These fellers.
Right, but like specifically which feller took the boy?
Yeah, I suppose that would have probably been seen, and it wouldn't be any of these guys.
This guy?
Nope.
You just said it wouldn't have been any of these guys.
I just saw a new guy. That's why I said that.
Okay.
None of these 4 guys you can.
And there's a door. I can see a door that it looks like it goes further down. Is that right?
That is the entrance.
Okay, the entrance, and then this is... What is this?
This is coming down from the
dilapidated.
With my previous acrobatics roll, would I be able to climb up to the 2nd floor and get in through the same hole that Atlas did?
Is this door... it's shut,
sure,
right?
But you're a lot easier to notice than he is.
This door is shut, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're better off doing the whole shock and awe.
So, do these guys... 17 is basically good enough that they don't notice this Atlas, like, at all?
At the moment, yeah. Or at the other, in the other sort of deal, Atlas is an owl, which isn't super suspicious on its own.
Right, an owl at the top of this building seems like it would
be a rundown house.
Yeah, it'd be like you would expect to see this almost.
I'm sure they get a lot of birds just fly in and out and get stuck in the building.
Okay, so I guess like this is pretty normal. There's another room over here, so I guess I'm just gonna have Atlas fly around. Does that seem right to you guys?
It's up to you. He's your familiar.
Dies.
To be fair, if they decide to shoot the bird and it doesn't, fall over dead and just poofs, we're made.
Yes, this would be one of the guys who brought in the boy.
All right, so I see the guy who brought the boy in.
Did you guys hear me?
What is he doing?
He seems to be standing with his arms crossed, watching something from this angle.
What direction is he looking?
Up here.
Oh.
Did you guys hear me?
No, what'd you say?
Yo,
I said if they decide to shoot the bird down for whatever reason, and the bird decides to poof,
listen.
Instead of killing over dead, they already know that we're here and we're made.
All right, we found him. We should go.
We gotta get in before
we gotta kill everyone.
This motherfucker has an apron on, dog.
We gotta kill everyone except the stew maker. We need to concoct him with the essence of ether, and we need to get out of here.
To be fair, his name is Soup Maker.
Do I see any exits in this area I see?
No.
So they're pretty much locked down here.
Correct.
All right, let's fuck them up.
All right,
some of us going through the top?
We're going in the front. We need someone to come cover the right to take out the 2 while everyone else pushes forward.
What? What? Huh?
Torque, take out the 2 on the right.
Torque, you like fights with odds against you to challenge your prowess, yes?
All right, let's
Depends.
see.
So what were you about to say?
So where do I need to go?
The 2 on the right.
Go in.
Somewhere.
If you move right, and you hold off the two thugs on that side of the building, we can rush forward, take out kill the others, and inoculate the stew maker with this poison that we found.
Real quick.
Yeah, just tell me where to go.
Hold on, before we go in, I see the stew maker. They're staring at him. What is he doing?
So the body of the boy is right next to the stew maker, and he appears to be painting the boy.
Like with
Painting
blood, or like with normal paint?
Normal paint. Not the body. He's painting like a portrait of him.
What the fuck? Okay.
So either way, whatever he's doing, we need to interrupt it.
Right. I just want to know as much information as we can before we go in. Right.
Okay. Torque takes out the 2 on the right. I can go for the 2 on the left. You guys all go past and go in there and stop.
Where's the 2 on the right? I see 2 on the left and 1 on the right.
There is.
I don't see
there's
anything.
another one
There's
further
another
back.
one down here.
Okay, I will relay to them where everybody is, the exact layout of everything. When you go into the front door, there is going to be 2 on the left and 2 on the right. There is going to be 1 on the left that's a little farther than the other 3. And then when we take out these people, and then we're going to go to the left, and then we're going to go into a room where there's going to be the stew maker and 4 people.
What I'm saying is, Torque keeps the 2 on the right busy. If he beats them, that's great. All of our effort will be killing the 2 on the left and pushing forward through the left.
Or
Torque holds off the right.
I can try and hold off the left if the rest of you, the 3,
that would spread us too thin. You are our other beefy girl.
So,
Do y'all think that's a good plan? Or should we
think
just
we
try to
just-
kill everyone and just move our way forward?
I think we should move as a group.
Yeah.
Because
And-
we've already verified there's nowhere for them to go.
Yeah. But we need to
I
keep
don't want them to hurt the boy before we get back
exit
there.
blocked.
Right. But what are we gonna do? Go in there and then let's just calm down, right? Let's kill these 4 in the beginning. Go into this room, and then we'll fuck them up together. Because that's we also don't want to die, right?
I will also note one more thing that Atlas is able to note. Straight here in the center, Hippo, is a big vat filled with some sort of liquid.
Okay, so how is the boy like near all this? Like he's just laying on the ground?
He is sat next to the stew maker as he is painting a portrait of him.
What is the vat? What color is it?
The vat itself is just a wooden vat. The liquid on the interior.
A vat
looks...
meaning like kind of like almost like a bathtub full of liquid.
Yes.
Okay.
How
Go on.
I'm curious about an owl's ability to knock over a vat.
Probably
with
not.
it's full of
It's too
liquid,
heavy.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he has
Way
negative
too heavy for
strength
an owl.
too.
Fuck no.
Is that liquid a soup base, perhaps?
So I've got a mechanics question.
Mm-hmm.
So the spell Wither and Bloom,
Mm-hmm.
that is extra effective against plants, yes?
Yes.
Would that be because of the water content in plants?
I'm not sure if it's because of the water content. I'm fairly certain it's literally like transference of life itself.
Okay, so it wouldn't be able to affect the vat in any way due to it being a liquid.
It might petrify the vat a bit.
Okay. Yes, it's a wooden vat, so it might. Hey, that could potentially, if the thing dehydrates and then it could crack and then. But oh well. Thank you. That answers my question.
Anybody have create or destroy water?
Not on me. It's not prepared.
All right. I'd like to move Atlas right here, and then put him like way. How tall is the ceilings in this room?
Pretty tall. It's like I don't know.
All right. I want Atlas to go up into the
20
ceilings.
feet.
Try to find, because you said it's like kind of rubble-ish. No.
Mhm.
I wanted to find like a pretty like hide essentially, like in the rubble of the ceiling, but keep an eye on what's happening here as we're fighting things in this room.
Okay.
And I made sure to keep him 100 feet exactly. Or 95 feet, I think.
This may not be the best idea, but I'm going to use, because a ritual cast would take too long. Because ritual cast is 10 minutes without the ritual caster feat, right?
Correct.
All right, I'm going to cast Unseen Servant.
Apparently, so I thought familiars can't attack like the normal familiars.
I mean,
I have talents.
They do
They're just
1 damage.
not like fantastic at it.
Right, so it's more of like a distraction, maybe. So if they were to try to move the boy to the vat, I could say Atlas attack that motherfucker and claw at his eyes with his talons. To stop him from trying to move the boy.
Yeah.
You could also have him mess up the painting, because the painting might be...
Sure, yeah, I don't know.
His catalog that he does before he gets rid of the body.
Would it be... I mean, wouldn't we want to stop the guy from putting the boy in the vat itself?
That's what my Unseen Servant is for, to knock over the vat.
Okay, we can handle that as it happens.
Just knock it over away from the group.
Right, I'm just saying, like, if he gets there in time, right?
Yeah.
Does the vat look acidy, corrosive, or soupy?
All right, so we're going in.
We'll never know.
It is bubbly.
Bubbly?
Let's go.
But it's a wooden vat, and it's not.
Oh yeah. It can't be really corrosive, can it? If it's in a wooden vat.
Also, so my movement speed is only 20. Is that correct? Because I realized my strength is only 12.
Is that because you're wearing chainmail?
I didn't realize when I built the character.
Hold on.
You
need 13.
Yeah, you need 13 in order to wear it effectively. This has almost never come up before.
Sorry. I was going to ask you how much.
Yes, the armor reduces your speed by 10 feet if you are under the strength category necessary to wear it effectively.
I need gauntlets. All right.
Or belt.
It is what it is. I thought, well, whatever. We'll deal with it. All right.
It's
so
so
I
funny
only have a
because
movement
looking
of
at your picture, you'd think that you're like way stronger.
I am stronger.
Oh, question.
They're all vanity muscles.
All right, so I'm gonna cast. Hold on, before we go in, I got the everyone get near me because it's gonna give us advantage on initiative, and then
we're kind of surrounding
I'm going to cast.
Bring my.
Where is it at?
Unseen Servants in there as well.
Channel Divinity, Twilight.
Am I able to command him to move towards the thing that I haven't seen yet? Can I say move into there and find a cauldron?
Oh.
Yeah.
Two people talked.
I said yeah.
Okay. While also telling them to avoid other people.
So if I cast this before we go in, does that mean we all get temporary HP now?
Yeah.
Sweet. So I'm going to roll it for everyone. Who wants it first? I'll roll it for Phaethon.
I have a question. While I was up on the roof, could I have done my war bond?
Yeah, I don't mind.
All right, you get 8. And then Torque.
Yes.
My first weapon would be my rapier, right? No, my scimitar. Sorry.
Torque, you get 9 temporary HP.
It is 10.
Oh yes,
that is level 4 now. So
I am level 4.
9
I got
9 for Phaethon, yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'm sorry, babe. That was for you. You get
Only
5.
Yay.
For Nixie.
And then for Azalea, you get 8.
Okay, I don't do anything. I just click it when I want to bring it back or something.
More or less, yeah.
Okay.
And, yeah. Then I got this. So. Is that right? Everyone's near me.
Yep.
Mhm.
We all just run in together. We opening the door and doing this.
We just storm on in.
Let's roll.
All right. Say you get probably about that far before they'd be like, "What the fuck?"
What the helly? What
I
the
stay at the
heliante?
Boy, what the hell, boy?
And while all this was happening, right before you go in, I start cast a Blade Ward on myself.
All right. Boom. Yep, I did see the Blade Ward. Take that off there. Yep.
Just make sure at the end of your turns you end in the green.
Make sure that you hold in the Alt key while you are hitting your initiatives, because it's the Blade of Warning gives you advantage.
Where's the
Alt,
There it is.
Alt key.
Yes.
Very nice.
Whoa,
Did it work?
218.
Yeah, it worked.
Okay. Damn.
Hell yeah.
I got a 10.
Oh, am I first?
I go last.
How do you select people again to target them?
Hover T.
Okay. Are we just trying to take these people out as fast as possible?
Well,
Yeah.
we do have a boss, so
Yeah.
maybe
So don't blow through all your spell slots, but
just
I don't have spells. I have bullets.
you know what I mean.
don't use all your
Okay.
special shit.
Don't put your whole pussy into it
She
yet.
literally has
100
nothing.
bullets. You're fine.
that
I have
she-
nothing I can't reuse.
Yeah.
Don't put
Okay.
your whole cloaca into it.
Got it.
There
Silence
are
wedge.
no ox people or owl people in this particular campaign.
Or lizard
There is
people.
Atlas.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Atlas is not
Wait,
a
do
person.
lizards have cloacas too?
Uh,
Is that what you're insinuating?
He is a person.
And now I'm googling lizard
I'm
anus.
gonna shoot with steady aim so that I have advantage.
Yes,
Okay.
lizards do have cloacas.
The more you know.
that will hit.
Okay. Damage. Normal roll.
That's a lot.
And then do I also get the sneak attack?
Yes.
Nice.
Ugh.
Hell yeah.
If you're ending your turn and you're in the green, Lundy, can you roll that for me? I'm peeing real quick.
I
Okay.
can't move, so I am in the green.
Ha!
Was it a 1 again?
Yeah.
I just don't get a lot of extra health this time.
Listen, you're ranged. It's fine.
What happened to the
Yeah,
little
but I
action
just
bar
did a
that I had?
I may have just angered someone greatly.
Last I played when I had someone selected, it would pull up my actions in the top left. That's not doing that now. I'm gonna Ray of Frost the far one.
What
on
is
the
this?
left side.
There's like a blank token out here. What is that?
That's the unseen servant.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, he would have run in with us as well.
Sniping Array of Frost.
All right, 25 to hit, dealing 7 damage and reducing his speed by 10.
That's good. And the unseen servant will start heading towards the vat. That's what we told it to do.
Yep.
All right, so now that we've started all this, chaos, what do I see through Atlas's eyes?
It's been half a second.
I will tell you at the end of the round.
Gotcha.
Azalea.
Question. If I cast a cantrip, does that take up my action so I can't do either my little swordy sword stuff?
Sorry?
If I cast a cantrip, does that take away my action so I can't hit them with my swords and shit? Or whatever I got?
Yes, casting a cantrip does count as an action.
Correct.
If you still can attack with a bonus action, though, you could do that. If you have like a...
You still have a couple more levels until you can both cast a cantrip as well as attack.
I see.
That is an Eldritch Knight feature, you just don't have access to it yet.
Can I do Pepper's turn first?
Sure.
I'd like to set Pepper down and send her off to the right, say, Pepper, spray! And she's gonna spray over here. She's gonna stink, dunk it.
Alright.
Pepper has to be one of my favorite weapons in all of D&D so far.
Do I move her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna go over here. Stink, dunk it.
Alrighty. He is unbothered by Pepper's smell.
Ah, damn. It doesn't reach the other one?
She can do it in one direction or the other.
I see.
It's not a full 360 spin.
Well, I thought it was a little bit of like a giant, like, cloud of fart.
What if she does a fancy
it's like a cone
while doing that?
She knows ballet.
Pepper, do a twirl.
It's like a cone attack, kinda.
All right.
Spin.
Where is my stuff at? See? Scimitar.
That'll easily hit.
Solid attack. No damage. Aw.
Minimum damage.
Yeah.
Oh. There's gotta be some fucking
19?
in here.
That hits.
Damage. Now I forget, I can only do both of these once unless I use my action surge. Okay.
Because you are not level 5 yet.
Can I be level 5, please?
Nope.
Okay.
Get fucked.
Worth a shot.
Alright, let's shoot. Here I am. I was told to go right?
Yeah.
You were, but someone else is right now.
Awesome.
So follow your heart.
Follow your heart and do what feels good to you.
Yeah, if one of the if one of the big ones is right, I'm going left in that case. Then we're gonna do a widow waging.
What the? What?
A little temper tantrum.
Temper.
Can I grow, please?
Can you what?
Grow.
Oh, I forgot you do that.
Yes, I'm big man. And as soon as somebody gets the enlarge spell, I will be the bigger man.
Provided they're willing to use their concentration slot up on you, yeah.
Yeah. And we will do a little.
I love Torque's picture, by the way. It's never fun. It's never not funny to me that I set everybody up on a fucking screen, and it's just a bunch of like portraits, headshots of people, just kind of like as if they're posing for a painting, and then it's Torque, and he's like mid battle going. Aah! Doesn't matter the context. He always looks like that.
Absolutely. Right. Reckless attack, savage attacker, both on this one. So, advantage 15.
I'll let.
Oh, thank God.
Damage. Number 1. Number 2. I will take the number 1, please.
Very good.
Ugh.
Now, it's at this particular point that you guys might notice that while you are hitting these guys and you are managing to dig into them a little bit with your weapons, they appear to be somewhat resistant to your weapons. The war paint that they have on them seems to kind of glow in response to every time you hit them.
Ah, fuck.
That's neat.
Does my war bond
Say, where
make
did you
my
get one of
weapons
those?
magical?
Your war bond, does your war bond make your weapon magical? I actually don't know.
See, where did you get
Because
that
it's a magical bond between
war
me and my
paint
weapon.
from?
Was this taken into account when I shot the guy?
Yes.
Okay, I'm still happy. I did a lot of damage. Oh, hello,
An
spider.
Eldritch Knight's war bond feature does not make their weapon inherently magical.
That sucks. Because I'm assuming they're not. That magical weapons don't like have the same effect as regular weapons on them.
Correct.
Well, damn. I need to get
Wait,
something
I don't
to
need
upgrade my web
resistance.
bone.
I don't need resistance. I already get it from
From raging, yes.
raging. I need magical resistance paint. Where the fuck can I get that?
Alright. This guy's gonna try and beat on Torque. She manages to do so.
Ooh, yeah.
Ah! I didn't do the half. There we go.
Fuck you.
They're all giving out war cries as they start charging. This guy's charging your skunk.
He just drop kicks her.
Say, does your paint come in magical variety?
Pepper
God.
gets critted. Pepper gets critted.
Hopefully that crit is the only one he gets.
Pepper poofs into a cloud of bloody mist.
Pepper
Bye-bye,
gets
Pepper.
fucked up.
Fortunate.
Truly unfortunate.
And then he's going to keep moving and get over here. Get up on Azalea's ass.
There's only one man allowed on my ass, and that's Kade.
Savant.
Alright. She's
I thought that was
unharmed,
funny.
they're unharmed, everyone's unharmed. I am going to cast...
Oh, wait, I ended my turn in the circle. Can I get my thingy?
Yeah.
Cycle. Ah, me too.
I gave you an 8.
Well, you already had your max when you were ended your turn.
Oh, you're right.
And then I only
You're so
rolled
right.
6 for you.
Yeah, so the 8 stands for Azalea.
And Lundy rolled for... Yeah, the rest were good. Okay. I'm going to cast... Kraken Smite. On... Let's see, how far is it? 120 feet. Should I help out Azalea? Or should I hit this dude over here? This guy's about to die.
Shit, we're not both.
How do I do both? Let's see. When I do this, cast spell. Because it will only... Oh, wait, what the fuck? This is weird. Why is this doing that? Do you see what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Like, depending on where I put it, it will either be, like, only 2 spots.
Yeah, you only put it on actual squares. Sometimes you're hovering over half of, like, the lines. You can't put them on the lines.
So, am I able to do however it's showing?
You can only put them on actual squares.
Okay.
So if you, like, hover it over a line instead of a square, then that's not going to work.
Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna look over at Azalea and be like, "Hey, do you want some help, or can I go ahead and attack this dude over here?"
Do what you want to do.
I'm looking
I
for
think
input.
I'll be good. I will probably shortly be flanked, so
Do you need help?
help would not be unwanted.
Okay, then just say yes, help me.
I would not mind help, but you do not have any obligation one way or the other.
Fuck.
If you want to help, it's appreciated. If not, it's okay too.
How much health? I'm casting the spell, so it doesn't show me. What is this guy here? Is he?
He's injured.
He's just injured. Okay. I'll cast this. I guess right. I can't. This is the only spot I can put it where it won't hit winter. Actually, I can put it here.
Sucks.
There we go. I can put it there. Alright, put it there.
Yeah,
right
and it'll also block her flank.
Yep. Hell yeah.
He fails.
Alright, and I just click damage now, and just roll.
Correct. Okay. Alright. He takes some damage as Krakadon's smite begins to swallow his body.
And then I'm gonna move.
Whoops.
I'm gonna move my body.
Bless you.
Thank you.
That was a go
Thou hast been blessed.
I'm actually gonna move here so I can give Torque advantage.
Okay. Not unwise.
Anyone else here? Deckard Kane.
Okay.
Deckard Kane, goddamn.
That is my turn.
This guy's gonna come over here and he's gonna try and slash at our girl.
Oh my god.
That's great.
Oh fuck.
Would Silvery Barbs be able to mitigate that crit?
Yes.
Silvery Barbs.
Alright then. Never mind that tech roll.
Bilberry Sarbs.
Your tattoos are gay.
I don't
They are
know.
gods!
Bilberry
Listen, if I can get a magical one of those tattoos, hell yeah.
Are these Wathans?
Maybe.
I remember a long time ago you said the only people that do magical tattoos are Wathans. Oh, come on! Leave him in the thing! What is he doing moving to the side?
He's not gonna keep standing in the thing that burns.
Well, he should. He's a pussy. I'm gonna yell that out. Pussy!
Oh, I also the advantage part of silvery barbs I give to Nixie.
Gotcha. Nixie, you now
How
have
dare
advantage
you
without
not
having
self-harm
to
on my spell.
without having to plant yourself in one spot. You have advantage regardless.
Hell yeah, I can move.
Move.
We got this bitch.
Get out the way. Yee.
Can't quite reach
Excellent.
Torque with melee, but he's gonna throw a hand axe at him.
Oi.
And move in shooting range.
He has advantage because Torque did thingy last time.
Yep.
Did reckless.
Yes. That hits.
Throws an axe. Thunk. The other 4 temp HP that you had.
Yes.
At the end of the round and at the top of the round, our owl notices that Stewmaker and the like are noticing the sounds of combat. And Stewmaker himself kind of turns to the rest of them and says, "Defend the area. I must finish my piece."
Interesting.
So the painting's important.
Send the owl out.
He has magical paint on the people. It's a magical painting.
You gotta send the owl to
Tear the
scratch the
canvas.
fuck
Oh, I
out
got
that
it.
painting.
I'm 30 feet from him. I got this motherfucker.
Well, it's Nixie's turn right now.
I wish
Okay.
not to hear about your dirty feet.
Since I can move, I'm gonna move forward a little bit.
Does my green circle move with me?
Yes.
I'm gonna make
Ah,
sure.
shit.
Yeah.
Where do I want to move? Do I want to move here?
Wait, what is this? Oh, that's it. Never mind. Okay, yeah.
I'll move here.
Twilight Sanctuary.
I think.
No.
Yeah, I'm still within 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Do the badly injured so you could kill it. Potentially. Better to focus
Potentially.
He's
fire.
flanked.
King them off one at a time. Yeah, but if he dies, then she won't be flanked anymore.
Oh, this one instead?
Yeah.
Of the other one?
We always wanna kill them one at a time. That way, there's less attacks coming our way.
Okay.
Wow.
Dang.
15 hits.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
thank God.
Woo!
Fuck him up.
And I get sneak attack, right?
Correct.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Do you have any more of those things?
Technically, she didn't use a sneak attack, so she can use her offhand weapon as a bonus action.
Hell yeah!
Do it.
Wait, I can do another one?
Yeah.
Do I just hit the pistol again?
Yep. This one will not be
Okay.
an advantage, but
Normal. Dang.
14 hits.
Oh,
They're naked with shields.
die.
Not
Damn.
quite.
What?
Ah.
He's so close.
Wait.
Not
Probably has like one
Does
health.
does he have 1 health?
You'll find out when he dies.
Azalea flicks him. He
Alright,
fucking falls to dust.
So I command my unseen servant to when it
Sneeze
reaches
on him.
the cauldron to tip it over.
He does not have the strength to tip over a full cauldron.
Ah,
He has a strength of 4.
okay.
That is literally like the same as Atlas. Sorry, he has a strength of 2.
Guys, work together. All right. So
By the
Rising
power
servants
of
are not
friendship.
strong.
You could have him knock the paints over or some shit.
Yeah. To like
we might be
flip, you know, like
fighting
the
against time
like
here if he needs
smacking
to
down
finish his piece.
like a tray and flipping the paints over.
Holy shit, Atlas flies 60 feet.
He'll dash over to the painting.
And then I'm going to attack the near-death one.
Did he successfully knock over the paint and stuff?
Not yet. You had to dash to get over to them.
Oh yeah. Roll Nixie's thing.
He did have 1 health.
Babe, you now have 6 temporary HP.
Crazy.
Yay.
And I'm gonna roll for
Crazy hamburger.
I just realized my Chrome volume was off. I'm missing the epic soundtrack.
Oh, mine's off too.
You can't have that.
Automatically.
We need you guys need the music to really get into it.
We do. I don't know how to make it so that my computer doesn't automatically turn off Chrome, though.
I think that's all that I'm doing.
I'm sure we
I'm
could figure that out.
over, but...
Alrighty.
I rolled an 8 for you.
Wow. Dude, that's so hot.
So, they have resistance to regular weapons.
Yes.
That's what I'm hearing.
Probably anything non-magical is probably resistant.
Let me see. I think I'll still do more damage with my regular weapon than that. Really need to change out some of my change out one of my spells. Give myself something better.
Oh no, I pressed the button.
Where'd my weapons go?
Eldritch Knight spells are usually meant to like buff themselves as opposed to like do damage. But it's never a bad idea to have Magic Missile on the Eldritch Knight spell list.
My axe is
+1
next level, so I don't have to worry about the magical damage aspect afterwards.
18 hits. Tanking away. 11 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. I would like to end my turn in the bubble, but
It'll be provoke an attack of opportunity.
Not if.
Not if she teleports into it.
If I teleport, and then that'll also he has to. I think that he he falls in love with me, right?
He resists.
Thank God, because he would have attacked me otherwise.
He shall not be your simp.
It's alright. I only need 1 simp.
Torque.
Yes.
Ah, I moved you.
I got you an 8. I'm sorry, a 7.
Kade broke the bed. I don't think simps break beds.
Hey, it was a collective. We broke the bed.
Move. Wait, no, I don't have to move. Never mind. Yeah, let's keep going against this guy. I do not need reckless attack because I already got the advantage from Savant, yes?
Correct.
Awesome. I will, however, do the
one.
Awesome. Savage. And second.
Nice.
I would like to take the second, please.
Second taken.
Oh.
Still not dead, though.
Damn. Well, I'm out of ideas.
Mm,
Okay, I'm back.
nah, he'd still attack Torg. He misses. And this guy will run on up on Azalea. And miss. Brings us to Savant.
Alright. I am going to first do an act with Atlas. Oh, there it is. And I'm going to have him fly by and then use talons onto the painting.
Rip that gambit.
I guess he's going to go right here. Wait, hold on. So just so we're clear, did you say the kid's right here? And wait, where's the kid?
Kid's
in the
right
painting?
here.
Where's the painting?
Probably in front of him.
Is that right?
I mean, if he's painting it, yeah.
You're clawing at the painting?
Yeah, is it right here?
It's like right here.
Okay, and so the painting's in the same square as the kid.
It's here.
It's here.
Up on like a pedestal, yeah.
Okay. I will claw at the painting to try to like fuck it up with flyby,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use him to come back, like to right here, and then go back to trying to hide in the roof.
Okay, well, while he does that, he comes over and he slashes at the painting, and then he starts to move away, and Stewmaker gets pissed off. And as he is running away, the Stewmaker is going to get out a pistol.
Is that an opportunity attack?
Yes.
I do not.
Ah, it's
provoke
flyby.
opportunity attacks. Yeah, that's why I said that. Yep. So does he come over here?
Back into his hidey hole.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Back to my hidey hole.
Is the painting fucked up?
It's scratched.
Hell yeah! Good job, Atlas. All right. And then
He needs to keep scratching that shit.
Wait, hold
Fuck
on.
it up real good.
That's just Atlas's turn. I haven't gone yet.
True.
Trying to click this. Okay, there we go. So this dude right in front of me is near death, but I think Azalea probably is going to kill this. I think it's better if I just move as an action. So I have an action and a magic action.
Magic action is an action.
Right. So what I'm saying is like I can move this
For
here.
as an action, you would move that.
Yes.
Right, but then I can do a.
You wouldn't be able. You would your magic action would be your action, which is moving
Yes.
the
moonlight, and then you have a
Correct.
bonus action
Oh,
still.
my bonus action can be a magic action. Okay, right.
Yes. If it is a spell that costs a bonus action to cast, then you can cast a bonus action.
Right.
after you
Okay.
do a
Yeah.
magic
That's
action,
what it
yes.
was. I was trying to remember. Okay. Where are my bonus actions? Healing word, sanctuary, and lesser restoration. All right. So that would be healing word, which is 2d4. She doesn't. Nobody looks that bad. So I'm just going to move this to. Oh, I just recast it. Is that right? And just like don't use a spell slot. Is it? I think I messed it up.
Yeah. You just don't spend a spell slot, and then you just put it somewhere else.
All right, I'll put it on this dude. I will I'll just do this. So I think you need
He fails his con save.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I'm going to move. Just keep making our way downtown and walking fast, you know. Actually, I'm going to only move here. Because I know that those 4 guys are coming around the corner. And I still
And it would
does this still give him does this give Torque advantage?
He'd have to move like here.
I'll just move here then.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. And I just need to move my circle, but that's in my turn.
Oakley dokley. This fella's gonna get on Torque's ass.
Point deception.
Not me arse.
Whoops, that was not with advantage. He was wrong on me. He misses either way. Top of the order. Four more guys are going to be joining in the fun. Nixie.
Oh, I was muted on here, not my headset. Okay, I'm gonna shoot this guy. Did that work? I clicked something. Okay. And I'm going to stay where I am so I have advantage.
Well, that'll hit.
Excellent.
Yes.
Almost max. Softening him up.
Excellent. And then is that everything I can do?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Frothy
I'm going to Frosty Bolt.
Hey, Frosty. That'll hit.
I rolled a 1 for you.
And that's why I roll.
Right, can you roll the
Hey.
10 HP to me too? I forgot.
Alrighty. There, you no longer have someone chasing you down.
Ah.
You cannot stand there. That is a wall.
Alright, I rolled
Do you
a
wanna
6.
see if you could kill off this newbie?
I rolled a 6.
Newbie, where?
The near one. I'm sorry, nearby.
Near
6.
B.
Yep.
Whoa.
That feller. He's all bloody and stuff. And if you stand right up here, you get advantage with Torque.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my baby's wriggling.
Can't
Babies
have a
do be
wriggling
doing that.
baby.
You said I get advantage.
That's
Just barely. Damage. Five. 7. Okay, flail. Oh, dang it. I forgot to roll another one. Not that it matters too much, but...
well, you hit.
Yeah, damage.
Good enough.
Let's go.
Smack him down in the ground.
And then that was how much did I move? That was 20 feet. So I have another 10. I'll head over here. And then can I try and get 9, please, for the temp hit point? Roll
He has
me
no
a 9,
control over that.
please.
You want to roll the temp HP for your Twilight, Mr. Hippo?
1d6.
That's not a 9,
7.
but thank you.
Nah, that's a 7, which you already have. So
I
Can
could
you
just
roll
not fucking
mine
give it to you,
too?
okay?
Come on.
Well, I already had a 7, so you didn't give it to me.
well, how about it gives you yours after your turn?
I'ma smack this bitch with a reckless
Okay,
and a savage.
Okay.
that's great.
Nice.
No.
You're gonna love when it crates. So
Hello.
Ivo,
Let's get out of your face.
Blah 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 blah.
Hey.
Second.
okay, so we're gonna add 12 to that roll, making it a 27 damage. Half of 27 is 14.
Bah.
So he gets absolutely fucking bonked.
It's a real shame your paint cannot save you from us.
Pains can't save you.
Nope.
This guy's gonna
No, we cannot.
rush on through the bushes. And tomahawk throw.
Tomahawk.
Wait.
No.
He can do it twice. He misses anyway.
No.
Can't hit the broadside of a giant.
Apparently.
A Goliath. Giants were my ancestors.
I like him mid-rage, actuallying.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir, but
Please.
in
Giant was my
reality...
father's name.
Savannah, you want to roll Torque's temp HP that he got?
Yes, please. That
Buddy.
would be grand.
Max.
Gotcha, dog.
Nice.
Put you back up again.
Da, 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 da.
So that he only takes 2 from that 10. Boo.
Love to see it.
I can come over here. Do. Guess a miss. And then we have Savant.
All right. What after? I guess, or do you want to wait till the end of the round, or like, what is Atlas? Because I kind of need to know what's happening right now with Snowmaker to know what Atlas does.
He is picking up his pistol and what appears to be another weapon in his hand. A cat of nine tails.
Yeesh.
What? What is that?
Think of a handle with several long strips of leather on it, and at the ends they have metal hooks. You've seen Passion of the Christ?
Oh, no.
Oh. Well, there goes my.
It's
he-
a way more fucked up whip.
As
basically, with
as
hooks.
he's doing this, is he looking at anything?
Yeah, he's looking back in this direction.
In this direction,
Yes.
not this direction.
His
Oh,
painting is
he's
fucked
got
up,
an eye on
though.
Atlas.
Okay.
What's he gonna do? It's not like he can kill the kid again.
All right. First things first. I'm going to move Krakadon. Consume spell slot. No. Cast spell. And I'm gonna hit these 3 guys.
Ooh, very nice.
You love when they group up. Bit,
Hell
bit,
yeah.
Bit.
Damn it.
Ooh.
Oh, damn. Only 2 of them failed their saves.
How dare somebody...
That's only 4d10 damage.
Alright, so I just start, I'll do this guy. Damage.
Well, you make one roll, it's for all 3
You'll
of them.
do the guy, huh?
Okay.
Kill me.
So those guys take 5 damage each. God damn it!
Oh, he takes 10. That's
He
nice.
does not take 10.
Oh, I healed him too. Damn it.
Lies and falsehoods. And then this guy takes that. I find it funny that the guy who made it save is the guy just directly smack dab in the center of it.
Yeah, that's bullshit, I know.
He's just very, very good at dodging light, I guess.
He likes the pain.
Alright, and I am actually not, well, I mean, do I move? Because
I never
need
understood
to
being able
get...
to dodge light.
Yeah, let's...
It's more
How-
resisting light.
Where's the vat?
Oh.
Exactly.
Up here.
Right here in this circle, this one here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I need to be there, so I need to it looks like he's about to fight. I don't think the dude cares about the kid right now. Yeah, I don't think I should move. I think I should support.
Wait, so is he dual wielding those?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
I guess this one just dies. And she still looks barely injured. There's just this guy down here near death. And Atlas is going to, I guess, fly by on this dude. Right here.
He only does 1 damage.
So?
Yeah. This is meant to be
Why not?
Okay.
One person had 1 damage left
Listen.
earlier.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
but
fly
he's
by,
unharmed.
ha! And then come over here. And then hide. And
attack,
then-
I guess.
yeah.
You're putting him right where the dude can shoot him?
He hides in the rubble in the ceiling. He's been the same distance from him the whole time.
That hits. Technically, though, since he only does 1 damage and the guy resists all, like, physical damage,
It rounds down.
it rounds down to 0, so it's just kind of annoying.
It's bullshit. Wait, is Atlas magical?
He is magical, but magical attacks are on creatures are always listed as such if they are magical attacks. There are specific creatures who, like, it will literally say in their attacks, this counts as magic for the purposes of overcoming damage resistance.
There's even a funny little interaction with
Should've fly
Drake
by.
Hunter or whatever the fuck it's called. Once the Drake gets big enough, it gets an ability called Magical Fangs. Guess what? It's not magical damage.
Should have gone for this guy, huh? All right, well, I hide in the ceiling again,
Okay.
or I fly up to somewhere where I see where it feels somewhat safe.
Okay.
I don't like that response, but I'm done.
I guess this guy's gonna keep hacking at the big guy. At least he hit. Not for a lot. And then this guy
The guy.
I guess we'll just move over here.
Get a load of this guy.
Top of the round. Got another person entering into the initiative order here.
Where is he? Still
I'm
back
all
there?
the way on the other side here.
Okay. Cool. I'll steady aim this one. Maybe. Actually, maybe I won't, because I get to use my... Do I get to use my thing? Like where I
Sneak
shoot
attack?
him twice?
Well, yeah, you can shoot him twice if you don't do steady aim, yeah.
Yeah, or you could shoot the first one, kill him, and then shoot the second.
I can only shoot one person.
No, you can shoot multiple people.
I thought I could only shoot one with that ability.
With your offhand attack, no. That can target anybody else who's in range.
Crazy. Okay. Then yeah, we'll shoot this guy.
You only get sneak attack once, but...
Okay.
That's great.
Right.
Damage. Do I just do normal for that?
You do normal, but in the situational bonus, you put 10 in there. Yeah, you did.
I like.
And then I
how
can shoot
hard
someone
it's
else?
making her breathe.
What?
You're breathing very hard. You're getting really into it,
Oh.
huh?
Or I keep forgetting to take my inhaler.
Why can't
It
be
can
both?
be both.
Yeah.
It can be both, but I know that it's probably one more than the other. Okay, and then I shoot the other guy. Do I do anything different when it's the offhand? No?
No, you just shoot again.
Okay.
Somebody who's in range.
Oh.
And it's... Alright. For a 9er. Moving?
Oh yeah, I can move. We'll move over. This might be a bad idea.
Yeah, I would just keep staying behind the pack. I would. Or not, maybe not.
We've got walls for a reason.
Yeah, that, right, yeah.
Maybe I'll move here just so because I know that more people are coming,
Yep,
and I need to be able to shoot them.
I think
I can say from experience, if you're ranged, don't go into melee.
Yeah. So you guys need to move
I
forward.
rolled a 1 for you again.
You know, honestly, if this is where you roll ones, I'll take it.
Yeah, this is one of the few places you can roll a 1 and still gain a positive.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alrighty, I'm going to move up here.
Okay.
And I haven't finished up thinking up the cool thing that I wanted to say along with Wither and Bloom that incorporates fecundity. So I'm just going to cast Wither and Bloom.
Awesome.
You're all so close together, you're gonna wither and spoon.
Fecundi's nuts.
Let's see if you bleed. Come!
I
That
hate
sounds
you
so
all.
dainty.
Alright, DC.
Come!
Save.
Wither
This
and
fucking
come!
sucks.
Go ahead and put down the template.
Oh.
Why doesn't it
Such a
stay?
pretty noise.
Never mind.
Because it's an instant, it doesn't stay. It's just an instant.
Oh, they increased the range on that.
Yeah.
Reminds me of I
So that
watched
hits
a
all 4 of them.
Destiny D&D campaign, and they were trying to distract him. So Destiny's character made the guy come in his pants on a date.
I cast command. Oh no.
I think that's
I
what it
mean,
was.
I literally do have a guy whose go-to move is to suggest to someone to go take a shit somewhere, so that they just leave until they take a shit.
That is actually a great way to distract someone.
When we were
Like,
entering
genuinely.
Twilight Hill in the
Fucking
other
hell.
campaign, didn't we like talk about making a guy shit his pants?
You made it look
Yes.
like it with, I think, what was it? Fucking prestidigitation or some shit. Yeah.
Alright, 7 damage.
I cast shit your pants.
3 on the saves. So it's 20 damage total collectively.
This one saved. This one saved.
Hell yeah.
Apply. Boom.
Damn.
Damage done. Total of 20 damage altogether. Pretty good.
I like how they're all grouped. I think it's funny how, like, maybe Tor can put his character just on top of all 4 of them.
And I back
Maybe.
up a little bit behind Torque.
Ah!
Sorry, I tried to help.
I know. I'm just not. I'm not ever used to people trying to help.
7.
That is less than what he has. Azalea.
Hello. Sorry, I'm also trying to feed Harvey at the same time.
The only person who's taken any damage, by the way, so far is Azalea. And even then, only 2.
What up, though?
Good. Good.
And I've only casted 1 spell slot. And it had nothing
Yeah.
to do with damage.
It's a good
I mean
fucking
healing.
spell. Hell yeah.
I mean nothing to do with healing.
Annoying.
Technically, it is still healing.
All right, so these two need to make dick thieves.
We gain health even though it's a temporary.
Sword
Fail.
burst.
Success. Go ahead and roll damage.
That sword burst sounds like the meme noise from like videos.
It's the same noise that they use that this program uses for magic missile.
That's where I heard it from.
That's also the same spell that Kade used last night.
It was certainly a magical night with
Magic
much missile.
missile. And he
All right,
critted.
he did indeed. Torque.
The
What the fuck?
Just moan.
What's that meme of the person with his hands on his face looking up?
I'm gonna.
You're
smack
gonna
this
what?
guy. I'm gonna smack this guy.
I'm sorry.
Reckless and a savage attack.
What the fuck was that?
He just moved Torque over, went.
Oh, I got you for 10, Azalea.
Oh fuck.
10 HP, 10 HP.
Does 19 hit?
No. Roll damage.
What?
Just roll damage. Shut up.
Yes!
So it's either 14 or I'll take the 14.
Okay.
The bone, the fucking whatever the fuck the sweep thingy bob is. It goes right behind him.
Okay. You mean the
No.
cleave?
You clean. That's the one.
Yeah.
It hits.
Remember that only does the 1d12, no plus 4.
Yeah.
But that's full
but it's still
12.
a 12.
That is still indeed a 12.
Awesome. Thank you. Oh. Beautiful.
Ah, this guy. You guys gonna get out of that? Because it's not fun.
I rolled
Pithy.
a 5 for you.
Thank you. 5.
5 temp HP.
I see a 1.
It's
Plus 4.
1d6 plus.
Oh, it's
my
plus
level.
4.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like,
That's a longsword crit.
Gonna use my reaction to silvery barbs that shit.
Okay.
awesome.
No crit for him, but he still hits. Haha, fuck you, Azalea. I'm taking away all your temp HP.
Ah, no, my temp HP, I still have 42. No, I only have 42 hit points left.
Okay, he has the stew maker and then 2 other people before I go, just so you know.
Steven,
keep moving over
I'm gonna be real with you. You keep that up, you're not gonna have 42 health left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Look, let's calm down. Let's calm the fuck down.
And then he keeps
Keep
moving
talking
around
shit
Torque.
and it changed real quick.
Harvey's just watching the screen so intently. We are raising a little D&D-er.
And my silvery barbs is going to Azalea again for advantage. Not Azalea, Nixie, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Stumaker starts stalking forward, and as he does so, he's going to aim that pistol up and try and shoot that annoying little fuck.
No!
Which one?
The owl.
No! No! No!
And he
No!
is
No!
going to
No!
do so.
No! No! No!
Now,
I don't know if you guys can hear all of what.
No!
It's just yelling.
I'm
No!
hearing
No!
like
No! 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 No!
It's
No!
not.
No!
It's not as inconsistent as it's coming through on Discord. It's really loud.
No! Atlas, no!
now I don't want to say I told you so, but
He was a
So-
good bird.
Atlas is shot straight from the air as he falls to the ground and poofs.
Rest
Okay,
in
I got
peace.
something. I got something for that motherfucker.
And he's going to call to the rest of them, Kriasive!
What?
Do
Clear the way.
and
Oh.
English,
Looking down at my
please.
journal from the sailors.
I can't understand you.
And boom. This guy's gonna get behind Azalea. Give her a little bit of longsword action.
Oh yeah.
Ew.
He's gonna
You're
get.
gonna miss.
Okay. Well.
He tried to put that long thing in her. And failed.
Ew.
From behind.
This guy's gonna come over here. He's gonna do the same thing, but he's gonna have advantage because he's flanking.
Herberty,
That'll
herberty,
hit.
herberty, herberty.
For max damage.
Damn.
Haha! And then he's gonna move over here, and then over here, and then down here. Savant!
I have a question.
Okay.
If I were to use Quick Ritual and bring back my beloved Atlas, would he be able
It makes
to
it a
move?
minute.
It would be Quick Ritual.
Makes a ritual cost. Oh, if it's a 1 minute ritual, it costs. It's excuse me.
Yes.
Could be an action, yeah.
This right here. I like it. It's one of the main reasons I did it. It allows me to not ritual. Actually, it's kind of neat. Would he be able to do things on that turn that he is summoned?
Probably. Look at that.
You can cast a ritual spell that you have been prepared using this rather than the extended time, and so it doesn't cast spell slot.
Is 10 minutes? Is an hour the extended time for Find Familiar?
You can. That's so. When you use a ritual, it doesn't cost a spell slot. But if you use a spell slot, then it's just immediately. But this allows you to use that without using a spell slot. I can only do this one time, and then I have to long rest again.
Yeah, I get that. It's the wording that's fucking my day up. Because what it seems to be saying is you cast it using the normal spell casting time without using using a spell slot, instead of the extended time for it being a ritual. And I'm just wondering, does that mean that all ritual spells are otherwise an action?
That's what I think is, because all ritual spells would then be 1 minute instead of 10 minutes, unless they're a 10-minute ritual, in which case it would become an action.
Well, Find Familiar is an hour ritual.
Yeah, but like if you use a spell slot for it, doesn't it just happen? Duration instantaneous. Oh, wait, this story.
Casting time for Find Familiar when not cast as a ritual is 1 hour.
So what is it when it's cast as a ritual?
Fucking mouse.
It's like, what is it, like 10 hours? Like,
casting a spell as a ritual adds 10 minutes to the spell's normal casting time.
oh, what the fuck? Okay, I didn't know any of that. Never mind, I don't want to do this shit. That's just retarded. I am going to do something else. I guess he will have to wait. Alright, so... I can do that, I can do this. I think I'm just gonna keep chilling. It looks like everyone else is fine, unharmed, injured. I just gave him max HP, so I'm actually going to move this, and I'm gonna move up so I can give Azalea. You know what? I'll give. This is injured. These guys are about to die. Yeah, I'll move here. To give Azalea advantage, and then I'm gonna move Crocodons, do not consume, cast spell, and oops shit, what just happened? Where'd it go? I didn't. Fuck. Hold on.
It's here.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked that. Let's back up. It's okay. Sorry. It's clicked. There's like a lag to this sometimes, and I don't know why. And I'm gonna put it right here. No, I'm gonna put it here. And it's going to hit Torque, but he's at max temp HP, and I might kill one of them. So
okay.
I think it should be
Torque,
fine.
con save.
Burp.
Torque fails his con save.
Okay.
And so do the both of them. Full damage on everybody. Double 10. Double 10. Double 10.
He takes half, right?
Nope.
Wait, what?
It's magic.
Torque's just gonna look at him like, I'm tired, boss.
Wait, did I kill both of them?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, totally worth.
Nice.
They were very low.
That's totally worth. That's fine. You still have two temp HP left. I didn't go through your temp HP, right?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay,
No
let's go.
problem
Let's
here.
roll. Yeah. I'm just gonna wink at Torque. I'm actually gonna
Last
do this
feller.
myself.
He's gonna come here. Give advantage on his alien. Miss. And then go over here.
This is a wall right here, right?
Correct.
Okay. Mm,
Nixie the
Hey.
Pixie.
do I have advantage right now? Or no?
Yes, you have
I-
advantage.
You have
Yes.
advantage because it was given to you from the silvery barbs.
So you can shoot twice in the stone
Excellent.
every time he does that. It's pretty cool.
Although
Okay.
you're gonna have to move if you want to hit the other one because you can't see him.
Yeah, that's okay.
Let it. Boop, boop, boop.
That's not as
Damn.
much damage as I wanted. Okay. And then sneak attack and then pistol again? Or it doesn't matter?
Yeah, sneak attack and then pistol again.
Badly injured.
— 13 hits.
Oh. That
He's in
dude-
pain.
He is fucked. Alright, so we need to capture the stew maker though, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Going to 10, 20, 30.
Dude, this dude looks creepy as fuck, dude.
He makes me think of Zaz.
Googling Zaz.
Yeah, a little bit. He's got a bit of a Zaz look to him.
What? What is that from?
Batman. Victor Zaz.
Imagine that, but just absolutely riddled with scars.
While his attention is on us, I'm going to command my unseen servant to pick up the painting
Okay.
and put it in the cauldron.
I like it.
Yummy.
That's hilarious.
And then I'm going to call up to him. Your thugs are almost done with. You can come with us now, or you could come with us against your will. But either way, you're coming to see Silas Moonsong.
Is that who sent you against me? I will ensure that all of you and your portraits are sent to her as thanks.
And I'm going to... there's less max damage potential, so I'm going to save my last and use Ray of Frost.
Hell it.
Your creepy fucked up art sucks. I wouldn't
He
put
killed
that on my walls
Atlas.
even if you paid me.
Alright, that guy's fucked.
Can I see him or do I need to move up?
You can see him.
Alright, alright, alright.
8 for you, Jeff.
So still got
I'm
9.
still at 9.
Yimmity-bitty-bitty-mitty.
Hell it.
Oh. Hello?
That'll
Damn it.
miss.
Well,
Sadly enough.
alright.
I'm gonna try something here. That did not work. That didn't work at all. I'm a little confused, actually.
He's a bit confused, but he's got the spirit.
Okay, if I just do this, what happens? Oh. Oh, +4 actually.
Yeah.
But disadvantage.
Whoa. That was a big burp.
Lundy, do you know if you can make custom buttons?
So you see on the bottom left, there's like a 1 through 0.
To make macros.
Yeah.
Click on any one of them.
Uh-huh.
It'll ask you the title of the macro, and then give you a command that you can type in, and then that command just automatically gets put in whenever you click that button.
Hell yeah.
There's a Twilight Cleric that I had that actually made a command that rolled it as a part of a sentence. And it was like, Thormodin's shield grants you blah blah temp HP, essentially. Something like that.
And
It was fun.
I'm trying to figure out a way so I can like target somebody and then it automatically does it. Is that a thing? I can look it up later.
Not
Don't worry
particularly.
about it.
I still have to apply it when you roll it. But since you only do it at the end of people's turns anyways, it's pretty obvious who you're doing it to. Anyway, Torque,
Yes.
what you doing?
I'm going a bit closer.
Oh, the big one wants to tango.
And the ugly one wants to be hit.
Burn.
Reckless and savage as usual.
Okay. Hey, look, that's a max
Well,
damage
don't
attack.
need
I'm
that
pretty sure
one.
you're taking that, regardless of what the fuck you
Yeah,
roll.
it did.
Not bad. A very clean strike.
Yes. Papa Smurf. Roll me up. Oh, thank you.
My macro worked. I need to learn a little bit more to see if I can figure
Awesome
that out.
macro. Oh.
Now I shall go.
Yes.
24 will hit.
Yes.
Does he hit 9 times?
And 24 will hit.
Yes.
As a result, both of them hitting, I require you to make a wisdom saving throw.
We will do such. Oh, awesome.
You are now afraid of him. And
Can I get?
you take 10 damage. Since 20 halved.
Huh.
If you're wondering whether or not rage makes you immune to being afraid,
Probably not, no.
later on. That is a thing that you get during the leveling process. You don't have it yet.
Damn,
So
there's
you are
a lot
now
of things we
afeared.
don't have.
What is that? What does that mean?
He can't
I gotta
approach
move
him,
away from
and
him.
he has disadvantage to attack him.
But he's already in front of him. What does that mean?
I mean, it means I gotta move away from him. Next turn. My turn.
It means when Mr. Stewmaker comes down here, he can get one attack of opportunity off, but then he can't get up to him to attack him again.
How do you... Oh, wait. That's okay.
Ah, mirror.
Yikes, over there. Alright, that would be his turn. Spawn.
Alright,
Did Fortnite do his attack of opportunity?
I am going to move Savant over here.
Can I do an attack of opportunity while I'm?
You can, it's just a disadvantage.
And I want to...
Oh, okay. Well, let's do that then.
Yep, go ahead.
Nope.
Great.
And I'm going... Well, actually, I'm going to go...
Great Scott.
I'm going to move one, actually. I moved a little... Hold on. Right here. And then since
Okay.
I'm right here to her, I'm going to use... Where is that? Where's my spells? There it is. Touch. Cure wounds is 2d8. Yeah, roll. Damn it. Alright, healer for 12. She's still injured.
No, hold on, I haven't applied it yet. Barely injured.
Okay. I'm gonna hope that Nixie kills this guy, and if not, then maybe Fathon can. So then I can move here and give her advantage for her attacks versus this guy.
Nix can't even see that guy. Not yet,
Well,
anyway.
right, but she can move to attack him.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
don't
Won't
get
have
advantage.
That's okay.
Oh, now I can see him.
I guess you can just stay there.
He comes out now. I can see him.
What's he doing?
Attacking. And missing.
Oh, good. He's still attacking her.
Yeah.
Thanks.
As long as he's not attacking me, it's fine. Nixie.
Okay.
Nixie, Bo Bixie.
So
Steady aim. Or I could move one. Would it? If I move forward one, do we get advantage?
What
Or
the
no?
hell?
But since it'd be a
Yes,
Boy,
you
what
have
the hell?
you have the feet, right? So that you
My
you got the
DoorDash
feet,
driver
yeah.
put my.
Yeah, I can't get disadvantage when I'm within 5
Yeah,
feet.
Yeah. So yeah, you would both get advantage if you get up there. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna move. And then I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
beautiful.
With advantage.
Beautiful. And both attacks, right?
yeah, the bonus
Yeah,
action.
because
will
I'm
have
not doing
advantage as
steady
well.
aim.
Fuck yeah.
Got it.
Then sneak attack. And shoot him again.
It's
That one would be with advantage, wouldn't it?
yes, it would.
It would be?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
both
in
of
case
them
you
would be
crit.
with advantage.
Oh.
You're surrounding him.
You're still flanking.
Oh. I don't know if I needed advantage on that second
it
one
might
though.
No,
crit.
I'm
Just
okay.
to see whether or not you get a nat 20.
It
you know?
might crit?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You never know.
Just roll it again.
Okay.
Not a 20.
I'm gonna keep the 24.
Either way you hit.
Good.
Oh, damage!
Almost.
Almost.
Shall call you almost.
No.
Fiddlesticks.
Ew, League.
Fiddlesticks indeed.
Yep.
Well, at least it's not his creepy uncle Diddlesticks.
Alright,
Okay.
so I'm gonna roll using my thing. That 8 is for Nixie. Then this one's for Botham.
Alrighty. Azzy.
Does 17 hit him?
It does.
Damage.
We need to kill that last one.
Did it?
Freak.
Alright.
Alright, I'm going to roll for... Oh. Never mind.
Action surging. If there's anybody to action surge on, it's definitely the boss. Hits. Eesh. Hits.
It's good that she's
Another
focusing on
one.
the boss because Torque can't go near the boss right now.
True.
And then
Alright, so I'm gonna roll this for Azalea, and I'm just gonna yell at Torque when I heal Azalea. Oops, that sucks. For Torque to just stay in this bubble, and I'll remove his frightened.
Yeah, so I just can't approach him, right?
Correct.
Awesome.
We should kill the last one.
Well,
We should.
well, that's what Torque's gonna try to do now.
Well, he can't get any closer, so he can't hit the last one.
Could he throw things?
Well,
yeah, don't you have
Yeah,
hand
yeah.
axe?
Things.
If he's 2
reckless
away,
savage.
he can't get any closer.
Nope.
He's currently 2 away, though.
That is
If he
not
was
hit.
right here, he'd still be 2 away, right?
Hmm?
If he went here to attack him, wouldn't he be the same distance he is currently?
Went where?
You aren't pinging anything.
Well, no. Like, when you're frightened...
Here?
No, here.
There's a
is
wall
he not
there
able to
in between
move,
them.
like, at all?
He can't
He
move
can't-
towards him.
He can't move towards him at all.
Right, but if he, like... You see if he arcs
Since
around
the guy is
him...
on the...
He can't arc around him. There's a wall in the way.
At the wall.
Oh, I forgot about the wall. That's
A
okay.
full wall or a half wall?
Gotcha.
Is it a pony wall?
I forgot about the wall.
It's a wall wall or
Right,
a
am I
baby
able
wall?
to vault over it?
Alright, and at the end of his turn, I'm going to remove the frightened condition off of him.
That's fine. It was going to get removed anyway.
Well, I remove it from him.
Okay.
Well,
I see.
bonus action, extend rage. Next.
You are here. I should flay your skin first.
Alright. Your tattoos are gay. Oh my god, that was almost a net 20. Yeah.
Damn. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that? Oh shit, he's badly injured.
Yeah, we need to kill the other guy.
Yeah.
But real quick, question: If we kill him, is that bad?
We were
We need
told
him
to
alive.
bring him alive.
Just
He
do
knows
non-lethal
something that
damage.
she wants to know. That is what you were told.
Mm-hmm.
Just do non-lethal
Alright,
damage.
so let's see.
I
If he's
don't
not,
know.
because like, how do we knock him unconscious?
We have the essence
I have
of
a
ether.
thing.
Y'all spoke. I didn't hear it.
We have a
can-
poison that we got from the
Mhm.
pirate lair. That if he fails his DC 15 con save, he'll be unconscious for 8 hours.
Who has it?
I do.
Nixie does.
Okay, and she's gonna go after me. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna move.
We need
I'm
we
gonna
need to
move
kill
this-
the minion first.
Right. I'm gonna
Just
move,
knock
I'm
him
gonna move-
unconscious
just-
by violence,
okay,
then
let
he's
me-
gonna
I got it.
lose the con save like automatically.
Like here, I'm going
The-
to.
You can attack somebody non-lethally.
The,
I'm gonna
the-
kill this guy.
I can't with my guns.
That's true. Spells and guns can't do that.
That's true.
So I'm going
Backup
to
plan.
cast this
Torque.
here, and then I'm gonna put it right on him so it
Yeah,
dodges
any
both of them.
physical damage should do the trick.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do that to him.
All right. He failed his save.
All right, good. Roll. Hell yeah. Dead. All right, and then I'm going
Nice.
to do. I can do a bonus action, right? And what are you at? You're unharmed. He's injured. I can't do that without it doing a. And I should stay surrounding him. And then I got what? Sanctuary? What the fuck does that do? Until any creature who targets the warding creature with an attack roll or damaging spell must succeed a wisdom saving throw. Either choose a new target. You ward a creature within range. Spell ends. Spell doesn't protect the warded creature. Alright, hold on one second. Or either choose a new target. I'm going to put this on Nix. I'm going to put Sanctuary on Nixie.
Okay.
Just since she's going to be doing this shit, I don't want him touching her. Or doing anything like frightening her.
Okay.
And then I'm going to end my turn right there.
Okay.
Nixie?
I'm gonna blow the poison in his face.
Okay.
Do we only have one of those?
We do.
I think I have two. Do I have one or two?
He makes a save.
All right, looks like we're knocking this bitch unconscious with our fists.
Should have done that from the first part.
I have
Oh, it was an
daggers.
option.
It's
Can
cooler
I
to
use
use
my
the tools given.
daggers?
I think that was your action.
Yes.
That was my
would be the
action?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then
Wait,
I'm staying
hold on,
right
hold
here.
on. Do you have any more reaction things? Or how does that work?
I don't know.
How does what work?
That one spell Fathan has. Does that work with this?
I'm out of first level spell slots,
Oh, okay. I should probably get that.
and it's
then.
only it.
Attack rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Nothing.
I only thing I could cast is Mind Spike or Ray of Frost.
Aren't spells
5,
also
10,
lethal?
20, 25, 30.
They are,
Move
but
up
maybe
here.
he doesn't think that he'll end up killing him with it.
At least your sanctuary is still active.
That is good because I couldn't move without triggering an opportunity attack.
It says it ends if the warded creature makes an attack roll, casts a spell, or deals damage. I don't think you did any of that.
Nope, sure didn't. I'm just gonna cast a message at him and be like, "Come on, bro, give it up."
Fuck yourself, elf.
Damn, he's racist as fuck.
Your ears remind me of a dog.
There's 3 elves here.
I have pointy ears.
And yours droop.
Damn. What the fuck is that?
Sorry, I
supposed
was muted. Is trying to grapple him an action or a bonus action?
Action.
Okay, what do I need to roll for that?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? How do I try to grapple him then?
You say that you're going to grapple him, and then I roll a strength check versus your DC.
What is my DC?
That will be your strength plus your proficiency modifier. So 5 right now, plus 8, so 13.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to try and grapple him.
He does not let you.
Damn it.
Damn.
And you said that was an action or a bonus action?
Action.
Wait, is it a contest against their strength DC or is it a strength roll?
Strength DC. 2024 rules. They changed it.
Oh, gotcha.
Lame.
They made that worse, in my opinion.
Well, they made it so that acrobatics no longer has any relevancy towards grappling. That's all
Damn it.
strength-based.
Yuck. They're trying to
Okay,
bring
well, I
back
guess that's it.
strength-based people, I guess.
Torque.
Hello again.
Oh, he's got all 4 sides.
7 for you,
Ye-
Azalea.
Thank you.
Do we have the foresight, whatever advantage it is?
Yeah, it's advantage plus 2.
Awesome.
Are you doing non-lethals?
Yeah, I'm just gonna,
Bonk him.
yeah, I'm just turning my axe around and smack him upside the head with the blunt side.
What's that, Puppet Pal Phil?
Ye-
Give him a good old whap.
Damn.
Cool.
That's with the plus 2.
Thanks, dice. It's still not enough. I don't think.
That's crazy. It's not.
Yeah.
Brain freeze. Fuck.
Well then.
All right. Cool. Yeah. I'll just...
Luckily, he has to go through us to move.
He can teleport, maybe. I don't know.
Hopefully not.
I'll just stay here then.
You can move over here.
Rude.
Attack of opportunity.
From both
Yep,
of
Yeah,
them.
two of
Azalea as well as Torque.
Hell yeah.
Non-lethal attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
What do, just...
You attack him as if he's there, so both of you get advantage plus 2.
Oh, shit. Advantage? Oh. I forgot to add the plus 2.
Doesn't
My
matter,
bad,
it still
G.
hits.
A non-lethal damage.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Good.
And do I also get to use my flail?
Nope.
Okay.
Torque.
Will do. I didn't use my reckless.
Edits.
And Savage. And I'll take the ladder, please.
All right. I'm gonna come over here.
So Savant gets one?
Yep.
What the fuck is he doing?
I think he's trying to run.
All
I
right.
think he might
So
be
you wanna
killing
go ahead
himself.
and give him attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I was just seeing if I had any spells that was able to do that.
Just
Unless you have
bonk him.
Warcaster.
I don't. Okay, so I just use my. Where's it at? Trident of Warning.
Non-lethally.
So this is just normal.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
hey.
And
That works the
non-lethal
world.
3, 4.
Alright. Now he's gonna come here,
Mm-hmm.
and he is going to cast Punishment.
Oh god.
Punishment. What is that?
Oh, there's a lot of corpses near him.
What is that? What's punishment? Wait.
He's gonna get all 4 of you in a big old thing.
I have sanctuary.
Doesn't matter for AoEs.
Damn.
I need a dex save from all
Okay.
4 of you.
And you just
Dex save?
attacked him, didn't you?
I
No,
didn't.
No, she didn't.
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, thank goodness. I think that's good.
Dex save.
Wow.
Damn it. I'm the one that can save this shit. What the fuck?
I know, I'm sorry.
So that's half damage to you guys. Full damage to him.
Did you guys see your temp HP up there that I rolled?
Mm-hmm.
They had higher.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright, so that did not work near as well as I was thinking it would have the ability to. But then everybody rolled a fucking like 18 and shit.
I think I have a +7 on dex saves.
Is there like a secondary? Oh, do I have to roll concentration?
Yeah. For your moonbeam.
Just normal?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty sure that makes it.
Sweet.
Alright, well that didn't work.
That's unfortunate.
Go
I
whap
really
him
feel
again.
about that. Huh?
Whap him again.
I mean, I guess I gotta. Actually, let me read sleep. I have sleep.
Yes, we all can sleep. It's a basic human need.
I don't
can
need to
either-
sleep.
I can either non-lethally
Neither.
attack him from the other side, but
Not
I do
as
not
much.
do a lot of like that kind of damage, or I can try to cast sleep on him.
Sleep sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, try to
Mhm,
sleep him. Because we
Is
still
that
have a
now
full
saying
round
you
of
got
us being
sleep?
able
I'm
to.
gonna surround him again, and then I'm gonna target him. Sleep, consume spell. I'm gonna go here so it hits him.
Fails!
Sorry.
Sorry, are you also
finally.
moonbeaming him at this? You can't moonbeam and sleep at the same time.
Okay, so
Oh no,
just
that's
goes
the
away.
sleep thing. Never mind, I'm done. Don't worry about it. So he's asleep.
Fucking finally.
Let's
Good
tie him
night,
up.
motherfucker. We should
Azalea's
definitely tape
gonna
his
go
mouth.
tie him up and then grab him.
We should. I don't want him to be able to talk.
Yeah. We'll
Azalea
gag him
will-
with the rope. Tape him up.
All right.
We don't have tape. Azalea's gonna shove Pepper's sweater in his mouth and then tie him up.
Okay. You guys tie up the stew maker.
How much does he weigh?
Probably like 200 pounds.
Torque, this one's yours.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm gonna go and collect his paints.
Oh, I'll
Okay.
go grab the kid.
Is there anything else grabbable here?
Probably. But it is past time for us.
Okay.
So I am going to call session there for today. Before we go though, shall we do affirmations with everybody? Starting at the top to the bottom, Hippo, would you like to get started?
Let's see. What happened here? What do we do today? I guess I'll give it to Nixie. Because I'm going to even out all those ones I rolled for her. I think she did good taking that well.
Jeff?
Two-parter. Combat, just overall excellent on everyone for like focus firing, and like we wiped the floor with those dudes.
Damn straight.
Great job. And then to Savant for his familiar scouting.
He
making
was a
good
good
use of
owl.
that.
You know what? After we tie him up, I slap him. Actually, I don't slap him. I don't wake him up.
No, don't wake him up. Fuck's wrong with you?
Fake slaps him.
Yeah.
Madison?
I am going to give it to Jeff. He helped communicate with me about like where it would be best to use the poison and stuff, and that was really helpful.
Topi?
I like Phaethon's talk with the, what was it, a church or of some kind?
Kind of.
And I don't remember what it was, but
The Thundrians.
that's the one. For the gain of the child corpse.
Such a fucking weird thing to say, generally.
You're the one who decided it would be a child.
I mean, yeah, but is it really that much weirder than just having any other corpse?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. Yes.
Nah, I don't think so.
I did like the shot.
I think it's macabre as shit, no matter how you look at
I
it.
think a jury would disagree.
I think it's still pretty macabre either way.
Well, you're
Plus, a
God,
child's
so
easier
I
to
guess that's
transport.
what it is.
I think best case scenario, we got a child corpse. They're easy to
Aiden?
transport.
Sorry, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. I'm going to give it to Sathon for deciding to write to his ex, try and get her back.
Wait for what?
Sathon trying to get his ex back.
Is X back?
Thathan heard the Night of Passion and thought, I should call her.
No, he had a heartwarming conversation about fatherhood.
Mine's
And
funnier.
then
We're going with
I
that.
should call her. Well, there's one way you become a father, buddy. So, same difference.
Either way, I'll be spending 5 gold on a bed.
Hey, only if you break it, but I don't know if you got that power in ya.
You got a wizard body.
I've got portents. I'll wait till the signs are right.
Hey, he doesn't have to be the one that break the bed.
True.
Fair.
Our next meetup is scheduled for the 1st. Is everybody gonna be okay with that?
Should be.
Yes, I'm on first shift now, so even if I work, I'm okay.
Coolly.
What is the month next month? I don't know anything.
June.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I gotta get going. But I hope everybody had a good time, and I will see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
nice
Thank
night.
you.
Thank you.
Bro, I DoorDashed McDonald's. I didn't get my fries or my nuggets. I just got a burger and my Frappuccino. I'm missing half of my food.
I DoorDashed
Honestly,
McDonald's once. It took 40 minutes because the woman told me when she delivered my food, sorry it took so long, yours smelled so good that I decided to get something for myself.
Honestly, DoorDashing McDonald's is always a mistake. I used to do it all the time when I worked at Graves.
We should basically just kill all the Door Dashers.
That is
What session
hilarious.
was this?
What?
Session 5?
Maybe 5 or 6.
Well, I gotta go change a poopy diaper.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Bye-bye.
Oh my goodness, you could schedule Venmo payments?
Oh, did they add that?
Alright, bye.
Bye. Talk.
Holy fuck. Jesus. I
What?
did not need to see that.
See what?
What?
Well, I just open up Instagram, right? And the first
Mhm.
picture I see is
A cock.
no. It's something far worse.
A black cock.
I saw I saw one of my old coworkers in a picture of one of my the woman I got pregnant with.
Baby mama?
No, thank God. But I was not ready to see one of my
Like they met out on a date or
old
just
coworkers.
like...
No, it was just a picture because apparently they were in a con together
Ah,
and they met there.
gotcha.
So it's just weird for me.
I wasn't expecting that combination of people.
Yeah. Just
Fair enough.
Christ.
These people were naked. They had no plate armor.
Shit, since they changed grapple rules in 2024, my entire fucking character for this other campaign I'm going to start is useless.
That's unfortunate.
Well, if it hasn't started yet, you can still change it.
Yeah, but the like I built the class around the character name.
Listen, man.
So you just have to dump athletics and then just pump that into just pure strength.
Oh no, he already is pumped pure strength.
Well, there you go.
He's a bard with 9 dexterity.
Well, there you go.
But the entire purpose of me going fighter, bard, and then champion is I would have advantage on all of my strength checks, which means every single one of my grapples would be at advantage with expertise. Which would be fucking phenomenal for like a grapple bard. That'd be cool as shit. But now, jack shit.
Well, it's a good thing you got the information now before it's too late.
Seriously.
At the very least. But that sucks.
Alright, I'm going to bed. Night, guys.
Good night. I gotta send
good game.
Lundy the introduction of my next character.
Oh, for... What, did Tisk die?
Yep.
Sick to die, yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Winter died too.
Yeah.
I wasn't as attached to Winter.
Love.
Honestly, like I think I'm gonna like Winter's new character so much more.
Lovers in death.
She's a blood hunter, and she's like kind of a badass.
A blood hunter. Oh.
Did you turn your computer off without leaving Discord? Oh.
What?
It'll kick her off eventually.
No, she's on her phone. Were you on the phone the whole time? It's weird to heat up a salad. I don't know why you... Alright, night guys.
Good night. I'm also going to bed.